This episode of the Esoteric Order of Roleplayers is brought to you by the generosity of our backers on Patreon. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/esotericrp to find out how you can become a backer too. The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present Shadowrun, Anarchy is Dead, with David Larkins as the Game Master. That was graceful. But we are back, and so we left off, as is our methodology here.
What the fuck am I doing? Sorry, go on.
That's right. That's where I'm at too.
I'm like, I need D6s. That's how long it has felt. I forgot that I needed D6s.
Yeah.
Oh, and also I used Dave's D6s last time.
Right, I do remember that.
Yeah.
And that's probably why it especially feels so out there.
Right.
Was that the dog?
That was the dog.
That was hair
No,
doggy.
that's not. No.
That's our precious little angel dog.
Hair dogger.
Yeah, dogger.
Frau Hund.
Yeah,
Frau Hunden.
So was I the only? I mean, you were kind of always with your parents by yourself, but see, I had my two brothers and they were really close in age. So if it was just me with my two parents, I was like, oh, this is so rare.
So because there's 2 empty seats this week, you feel like
it feels like that feeling, like like I'm the only kid.
Well, guys, when the cat's away.
When the cat's away, the dog whines.
the dog will whine.
Oh man, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good. We're eating nachos. We're having a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
We're just gonna eat nachos the whole time, actually. Commenting on the
how long
food.
is plate?
Talk about
how I
how-
get more nachos.
yeah. Oh no. I mean, hey, get a while the
I'd
cheese
say
is
like
available.
5
Just answered
seconds.
your own question.
is,
Yeah. No, the cheese is
Let's go. Wait till something dramatic happens, and then I'll like
crushed inappropriately.
Right. Yeah, there's this like stunned silence and
it's the slowest bite. It's like when someone's trying to open a bag of chips in a movie theater.
It's like, just open the bag.
yeah, or soda.
Yeah.
It's like just open it.
Fucking open it already.
Yes, love.
All right, so yes, we did leave off
On a
kind of
semi-cliffhanger.
Kind of a semi-cliffhanger. That's right. With the group sort of divvied up into different locations. So if we recall, we're at an apartment building in Redmond.
Right.
Renton, not Redmond. Renton.
Renton.
Renton. And
Thinking about Redmond, what's his name? The snowboard guy.
right. And basically we've got 3 different locations, right? So we've got Soder astrally projecting up onto the roof
Yes.
and has just successfly KO'd.
Yes.
Sent in a little spirit owl, Falcon Force style.
That's right.
Squad. Nacho Squad was pretty good.
That was solid.
And then we have in the apartment itself
Is Renee, Sedna,
and Kat.
Yeah.
And then down on the street level, right,
In the van
is Ken
Mm-hmm.
and Opal. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. And Opal has hacked the security cams for the apartment.
So Opal is also in the building,
As it were, yes.
technologically speaking.
I was venting the
That's right.
whatever
The gas.
chemical gas that they
That they
and I was
dropped.
trying to vent it out so
That's right.
it wouldn't be as harmful for everybody, and then that was about it.
Mhm.
And I was looping the security cameras in the very beginning, I think, or attempted to.
Yeah. And then of course your what shall we call him? Your subject, your special delivery.
Oh yes, our target. Not our target.
Yeah.
Our escort.
Yes, the guy you're escorting.
Jody.
Jody Stubblefield.
Stubblefield, yeah.
Do we want the overheads on, by the way? Or are we-
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah,
Sure,
okay.
why not?
Jody Stubblefield, so I'm going to keep talking while I climb on the table. Jody Stubblefield was in the van or the apartment? That I don't remember.
In the van.
He's in the van.
We
Okay.
did not let him come
No,
with Sedna and
That
Kat
was
into
smart
the
of you.
apartment.
Yeah,
That was smart.
yeah.
They
Be
would've just-
grateful. Everyone's watching you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
All right.
Ta-da!
Don't fall on Mike.
Yeah. Fall on Mike. Oh my god, I just fell on Mike's cylinders.
Oh yeah.
Just thinking about the video with the reporter and the winemaking tub. All right. So.
Oh,
She like broke her neck and was paralyzed after that.
She was not.
No, she wasn't.
Oh no.
I thought she was okay.
Thought she was okay.
No, the reporter in the grape tub.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Yep.
Did she get better?
What? A broken neck?
Well, you can recover from
You
that.
can't.
I know you can,
I
but
don't know
like,
that she did. I'm pretty sure she was like
Just
actually
What?
paralyzed.
I'm going to the Google machine for this.
Please do. Please
What
do.
happened to the grape stomping lady?
yeah.
The internet asks.
Oh dear.
Let's see. The internet at large tried to track Sandra down for many years, and in 2008 she finally made a public appearance regarding the video. During an interview on a syndicated radio program called Totally Real Expose, she
God.
talked about the epic fall. When asked about her thoughts on the incident, she had this to say. Am I embarrassed that I fell? Of course. I also broke a couple ribs. Thanks for asking.
Oh, good.
I had to spend... Wow, she's salty.
She's salty.
I had to spend a few weeks in the hospital under observation. I suffered quite a bit for an honest mistake, a momentary lapse of concentration, and now I'm trying to move on.
Everyone hated you.
Alright. Well, there was
Okay.
someone else then who did a similar thing.
And
who
who
legit
Who did
like
not.
I believe
shift
it.
vertebra.
I believe that.
If it wasn't her, then it was
Somebody.
You know, just that little bit of saltiness there, though, explains why the anchors in the newsroom were like,
no.
"Oh, that's too bad. Ooh, she looks like she really hurt herself." Like they couldn't give a shit.
No.
like, you know what, Sandy?
Yeah, exactly.
You got what you deserve.
You're basic.
You're basic.
All right, so
Speaking of not basic, can we just have a moment to acknowledge Sedna's inspiration video that you sent out?
yes.
For those, am I the only one who watched that?
No,
No.
we watched it. No, we watched a bunch.
Like honestly, too, I'd like watch it with like the volume off for like
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
bit because
Okay.
I was like
Yeah, yeah,
at
yeah.
work or whatever,
Yeah,
and then, like
yeah,
everyone left the office. I turned it on. I was like, "Whoa, I was not expecting her voice to turn out that way." Legitimately not expecting. I was like, "Oh my god, she's got a bunch of like beauty videos." And
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
Yeah,
They're like
they're
all
fun.
outside.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And if you watch the contouring,
Yes, with
Yeah.
the kitchen sponge.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's what you're gonna use.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
these are beauty tips for the everyday. I just
Yeah.
literally know that there's like scotch tape on the ends. And
Yes.
it's like, she's like, you just stick them on,
Yeah.
you take them off, you're
Yeah.
good to go.
You're fine. I love that. I love that. Yeah, you should link to that video.
Yes.
And even that she had like different shapes.
I know. She likes the classic
Yeah.
version better.
Yeah.
She really does.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
No, totally.
I'm hearing a little loud, but it's not happening.
So there's a ghost mutt in the room.
All right.
All right, so
We
so now that
digress.
everyone is established in their places,
Yeah.
Oh.
The moments after the dwarf on the roof drops,
Yeah.
there is a loud explosion
Huh?
Oh, shit.
inside the apartment.
Inside the apartment. Oh fuck.
Yes.
I'm picturing like Ken and Opal just sitting there in the van, and they're just like, "Whoa."
Oh. Oh.
Glad I wasn't in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just suddenly
That's not
an
good.
explosion blows all the windows out. You know, sends
On the front of
gouts of smoke out into the courtyard.
So the front of the building?
From the apartment.
from the
From the
that
apartment.
they were in.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So I look at Jody and I say, "This is why we didn't want you going in there."
Okay.
So yeah, he looks a bit stricken.
Yeah.
And of course, you know,
I'm sure
also,
there's really some sentimental stuff in there.
no doubt. So what do you want to do?
Shit.
Am I
Well,
still spirit projecting?
You are,
Can I just like take a look and see like
of course.
what the damage is?
Absolutely. So you come around and float down, you know, the 10 feet or so to come level with the window.
Is anyone else also just imagining like a massive minotaur
Yeah.
floating?
Floating. I
Pretty
was
much.
like
Yeah, kind of like
It reminded me-
pitched half forward.
picturing like Superman when he flies. Like I think it's Superman 2 when he flies in front of the building. He's like, General, can I have a word with you? You know, that kind of a thing.
Okay.
I was picturing more like when Rusty Venture would have those dreams where he'd be floating naked
that's right.
through the ether.
Yeah.
So you're looking into this apartment, and of course there's a lot of smoke. There's
Sure.
alarms going off everywhere now. So you float inside, I presume.
Sure.
And so you can see the remains of one of the dwarfs just splattered all over the apartment.
It's not a very big splatter.
No,
It'll be easy.
it's about half the amount you would expect. And then four bodies splayed out.
Uh-oh.
There's
4 bodies.
Yeah, well, there's 2 dwarves and then Sedna and Kat.
No.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna need some retrieval.
Yeah, we gotta go evac them.
So we're gonna evac them, and clearly this is no longer a subtle
Right.
relation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna zip back to my body and say that we probably just drive the van around.
Yeah.
Like,
Get the van to the closest stairwell and
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right, I'll grab it.
Okay. Yep. Of course. And since you're keyed into the building's systems, you detecting that an alarm was automatically triggered. You know,
The sprinklers going off.
sprinklers are going off
Okay.
on that whole building.
All right.
jeez.
And you know, an immediate dispatch was sent out to the police and fire.
Are other people? Oh shit, we gotta get out of
Some
here.
night errants. Yeah, they're on their way.
So
Is it on the second floor?
Yes.
my question is, are other people like evacuating their apartments
Well, I mean, as you're
in the confusion?
yeah, I mean, there's a lot of screaming, a lot of yelling. You can see people. Yeah, doors are opening. People are starting to come out into the hall.
That's good, I think, because that'll be a good distraction. So, okay. So I pull up. I'm along the side of that, you know, the closest stairwell. So Sotar and Ken, are you guys gonna?
Yeah, actually, here's an interesting question. Because the dwarves rappelled down
Yes.
and crashed through the windows, are
Yes.
there rappelling ropes still hanging?
Yes.
I
So,
was wondering the same thing.
yeah, so
Alright.
could we just scale those then?
Sure.
This would probably be easier than trying to make our way through.
Yeah, that's
Sort
true.
of sandwich.
Right, because now people are flooding out
Yeah.
the halls. Sure.
All right.
All right. So
Athletics. Or-
yeah, let's get some
Agility plus
agility
athletics.
plus athletics. See
Yeah.
how well you do.
All right.
Alright, so agility is 6, athletics is 1.
Yeah, might roll a 7 because
Yeah.
what are we looking for again?
5s
Five
and
and
6.
six.
5 and 6 is ooh.
I got
None.
2 hits.
Okay.
Nope, I got
wow.
none.
All right. So
I'm probably
Sotar,
still out of it from.
you're a little out of it, and
I think I
also
got it.
also these are rappelling ropes that were calibrated for dwarfs.
Oh yeah.
And you are a minotaur, so
Shit.
you kind of give it a test tug, and you're like, I don't like my chances.
You know, Ken, if you can like roll them to the edge or carry them to the edge and just toss them, I can catch them pretty
That sounds
easily.
good. Yeah,
Okay, and you got
2 successes.
you're good.
Alright.
All
Can
right.
I check to see if how fast the police and fire are approaching? Like how many minutes we have before they get on the scene?
You can do a separate roll to try and patch into the police scanner. You know.
Hacking
Mm-hmm.
and
Logic.
Logic.
So that's going to be a secure line, so it's going to be a little tough.
Okay.
Oh, and you all have your your poodle doodles.
Oh, indeed.
Blips and chips.
Your blips and chips. There you go. 2.
Oh, wow.
Or was it?
I think you start with 3, and then
3.
I got an extra
Yeah.
one because
You're right.
3.
Yeah.
I'll just
Plot points or plot.
Plot points. That's
Thing.
it.
I'll just take one of these guys out.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
What the heck?
Oh.
Everyone wants to look.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Well, get a picture of that
Lane
for sure.
numbers. Oh shiz. Okay, let me do that. Lane
Lane
number
number
61.
like super jellies.
So okay, so these are
Wow.
Ken's ETL chips
Yes.
with different lane modules on them
Yep.
Yes.
that you're using as plot
Oh,
point.
sorry.
Yep.
Oh, the laundry's done. I just.
Oh,
I need to go after I take this picture.
Shadowrun.
All right, let me get these in here.
Shadowrun laundry line.
Shadowrun.
That's right.
Nachos and laundry.
I mean,
Must be Shadowrun.
That's pretty true.
and
Yeah.
explosions.
And
And well, yeah.
And a-
Got to kick
and
it
a
off with an
whining dog.
explosion.
This is so cool.
This is-
Absolutely love it.
There's the joys of a 3D printer.
Yeah, no kidding. my little glass token feels so inadequate now.
As and so it should.
Okay, that is so neat.
Depending
I love
on
it.
depending on how long we run
And they
this for,
come
perhaps
out.
I'll see about making them for other people too. Of
So, I hope,
course,
and
no
I'm
one else does
thinking,
BTL, so.
I'm
They can be different
wondering
things.
if you you have different numbers on these.
Uh-huh.
So, do you know what these particular numbers are attributed to?
Yeah, if you flip a couple of them over,
What?
actually they have names on I think 2 of them.
Lol, what?
ASL
Oh my god.
and Flavored Town.
my
That's
God.
making me upset, but that's cool. I like it. It's good.
It's making me upset how good this is.
I know, it's making me mad.
Wow.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That is so sweet. Okay. So I'm sorry, these were.
Well, perhaps we can maybe for one of our premier backers at the end of the campaign we could send this to them.
Oh.
Yeah, I could do a random drawing.
That would be cool. These are neat. Very well done.
Well, thank you.
Very well done. Okay.
Wow.
I have to switch out the laundry. So
Sweet. What did you roll on your hacking?
I rolled two hits.
Okay, I got 3 hits, so that's a no-go.
All right, so we just got to rush this on.
Yeah. All right, so
push them to the edge.
So what I will say, what Opal will say is, the level of detail is not available to answer that question.
oh, nice. Wait, is that one of your
Cues?
Cues?
Yes.
Okay, well you get a plot point for that
Yay.
'cause you used it.
Another glass one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Another inferior glass bead.
Pathetic.
Pathetic.
Thank you, Jade.
All
All
right.
right, I'm gonna go switch up the laundry.
All right. All right. So meanwhile, Ken, you are ascending.
I'm climbing right up, yeah. Just
Okay.
Oh
2
my
floors
God.
though, so yeah.
I'm so jellies right now.
I know. It's insane. Well, for Renee, it should be a magazine with bullets in it, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just a 5-round revolver magazine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, so yeah, that's easily done. You get up to the balcony, which is now all charred and blackened.
And glass and shit everywhere.
Right, because they smashed through at least one of the windows,
Yeah.
and then the windows they didn't smash through got blown out. So.
Yeah. Well, luckily the ones they smashed through were the ones with the ropes, and so the glass flying out didn't shred the ropes and cut them off.
Quite so. I totally forgot I had this last week.
Oh my
Luxury
God.
tenement apartment map.
Damn.
Or low income tenement. When I say
All
luxury
right.
tenement.
So
Yes.
I'm gonna go for Kat first because I know I can actually pick her up.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'll just fire over the shoulder fireman carry over the window and
Just launch her. I'll catch
okay
her.
on 2, 1, 2, and then just
Like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think there's any need for a roll.
I'm also 9 feet tall.
Yeah, that's what I'm
and
saying.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
It's not-
almost the first story, really.
it's not even really much of a throw. I can actually just kind of
drop her
lean
down.
just
Yeah.
let her go.
Yeah, just let her go. She falls 2 feet.
Yeah.
Soder catches her.
All right, my second trip, I'm gonna pick up pebbles and toss it to Soder.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't think that Soder
Soder
would
will
ever
kill
forgive
you.
me.
No.
if we left.
That's true.
pebbles.
We actually had 3 characters down up there.
Yeah,
Pebbles as
3
well.
characters.
Yeah.
And then it's the third one's gonna take a little longer because I actually have to like grab her by like the arms.
Yeah.
Because she's an orc and
Yes.
I'm just a puny human, so I'm gonna have to like
Right.
drag her, get her over, and then like try to roll her.
Even just like use your legs,
Yeah.
like push her off the edge.
Right. It's very ungraceful. Like an arm flops and then like the other arm and
Yeah.
the leg kind of
It's like,
cascades
oh
over.
god, why does she have to wear so much body armor?
Yeah. Plus she's like way denser than she should be for her size, you know?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
She weighs like 400 pounds.
All
Yeah.
right. And then can I do a quick, just like one quick last glance at the area to see if there's anything that's like important to grab or worth grabbing real quick? All right,
Sure.
so logic and willpower?
Yes.
Yeah, it'll take me a minute to shove them in the van, so.
Yeah.
Shush.
And you're starting to hear sirens at this point.
Yeah, and it's, smoky and shit.
Yeah, there's a knight errant drone has appeared overhead.
Oh, shit, yeah. So three successes.
Oh, okay. Let me keep forgetting I have to do counter rolls.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Okay. Smoky. So.
But side rise, eliminate vision modifiers.
All right then. Well, I didn't penalize you, so there we go.
Huzzah!
And I only got 1 hit anyway. So. All right. So looking around, you spot amidst the rubble and everything a data chip.
Oh, shit, I'm rushing towards
Yay!
that, grab it, put it in my jacket pocket next to my safely protected BTLs, and then, just like,
Ooh.
run out. What's up?
But you need to go all the way up to throw that dwarf off the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, are we getting the dwarf too?
Yes, we got to interrogate.
How many floors is this building?
It's only 2.
Oh, so like just once more up?
Yeah.
Once more up the
Up to
breach?
the-
And
Alright.
literally, you could like throw him and then just jump and I'll catch you.
Okay. So
How
yeah, I
big
guess
is
I'm gonna have to try to. He's a strength of 4, so he's not all that big.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
Not bad, though.
humans max out at
5'10"?
6.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's pretty good.
yeah, average.
You got a swimmer's build.
little bigger than average. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lean and muscular.
Big
right.
enough to toss a dwarf.
Yeah. Alright. So do you want one more agility athletics?
Please.
Okay, I'm gonna actually spend an edge on this one because
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm going up.
You'll be
A
fine.
certain number of feet.
Yes, that's true. Whoops.
And,
Silent fall.
Don't worry about it. I'm watching you.
all right, I got 4 successes.
Great, I only got 1.
All right.
You beat gravity.
Gravity, suck it. All right, I get up on top.
It's like sometimes when I do these oppositional rolls, I'm like, what's the opposition? Like,
Nature.
Life.
gravity.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know. The ropes, like,
Yeah.
getting burned,
Sure,
or
sure.
shattered by glass.
True, true.
All right,
We'll
so
find a
yeah,
way.
Yeah.
up on
That's
the roof, grab the dwarf.
So, you get up on the roof. I'm spending a plot point.
Okay, sounds good.
The dwarf has regained consciousness.
Oh
No.
shit.
So as you are coming up over the lip of the roof, he's there with his Ares predator out,
Oh shit.
and he's down in a crouch, and he pops off a cap.
Oh fuck. All right, so I got to dodge, don't I?
Yep.
Just remember, it goes sideways, not backwards.
Yeah. What's dodge again?
It's very interesting. I remember that much.
Yeah.
I think it's agility and logic.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, there's like there's a mental aspect to it.
Okay, so agility and logic.
See, we keep having these breaks, and then I like forget everything.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, we all do, so
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
I know. All right.
Shadowrun, Anarchy.
Don't worry about it. Shadowrun.
Oh man.
Alright. So, here we go.
Shush.
Alright, so, here we go. Agility plus logic, you guys got it.
Okay. All right.
Mango.
While you're rolling, can I ask you, what are considered combat skills?
Firearms and close combat.
Okay.
All right. So, not gonna spend any edge on this.
Okay.
Maybe I should, but
Hey.
yeah. I should have.
Oh.
I got 2 successes instead of the 5 it would have been.
Okay.
So I may have to re-roll.
Yeah, might have to spend that edge after all.
Yeah.
Okay. Agility. Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Wait, but he has penalties, doesn't he, for taking a lot of stun?
That is true.
Stunned out.
That is true. He is stunned out. What? Quick glance at your sheet tells you that the
If he-
penalty would be what?
If he took 6 points of stun, he'd
Yep.
be at a -2.
Thank you.
Oh, good. Yep, I'm definitely gonna.
Use an edge. Yeah, fuck, please use an edge.
I see one.
1, 2, 3.
What is this?
3.
All right,
Oh,
I'm gonna use an edge.
Jesus. Good.
Okay. Reroll those misses.
All right.
Wait, is this character saying anything while this is happening?
No,
He's squeezing off.
he's pretty okay. Good. That's much
Focused.
better. All right, so that's 7 now successes.
Okay. So he misses with his first shot. He gets another shot off right away though, due to his wired reflexes.
Oh shit!
He's wired in on the gun. So here we go.
Well, at least the first
Now I'm
one.
imagining you just like cartwheeling, like really like acrobatically along the edge of this building.
Just kind of like diving to the side.
All right. So we are looking at only 2 successes there.
All right, come on. Haha! That's wait 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
All right. So yeah, you just really fast double tap. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
And the bullets smash into the cement.
Yeah.
Lip.
Lip of the building.
Right where I
so,
was just standing.
Right. So you pull a little cliffhanger thing and do a one hand dangle.
Oh,
And then
shit.
start swinging yourself back up
Oh,
out of the way. I don't know how much of a do you want to basically what I'm saying here is you're totally out of his line of sight right now. Do
Yeah.
you want to put yourself back in his line of sight?
I'm actually gonna call to Soder. Soder, do that thing that you did again. could really use some cover.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that is astral combat. And just my.
Right. So you're gonna go back. You're gonna go astral again. You're gonna.
I'm trying to remember what it went with. Was it willpower? I think?
Yes. We're gonna go with that.
Okay, and then.
And maybe while Soder's doing that, Opal can start loading people into the van.
Yes, so I'll get out of the vehicle.
Okay.
Okay, that is 3 successes.
All right. Let me give him a roll here.
Oh wait, hold on.
Wow.
4 successes.
4 successes. Huh? Building a dice pool. Okay. Take out 2 for the stun. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Okay, laundry part 2.
Oh fuck.
What'd you say? How many?
4.
1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 as well. All right. So that means that you can get a shot in on him,
Okay.
but you just don't get to add anything to your
Okay.
damage. So what is your damage?
That is 8.
8 stun.
Good lord. All right.
It's a good one.
That is a good one. All right.
And it's an armor avoidance one.
Oh,
Yes, that's right.
huzzah.
Okay. Very well.
Magic damage. Give 0 fucks about your armor.
Pretty much. All right. Well, let's see. I'm just trying to see if there's anything I could do to mitigate that.
Oh, indeed.
I really like the idea of not even necessarily the owl, just like a giant like bullhead like coming and punching you in the face with its face.
That could also be a version. Absolutely. Yeah. I don't have any problem with that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Because really, the owl is the mentor, it's perception and conservation and much more scholarly.
True.
The stun bolt, though.
Oh yeah.
Haha.
Stun bowl is just fun times all around.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Armor avoidance. There's not a whole lot else then. Not that he really had any spiritual armor to begin with. Physical damage or stun damage. Okay.
I don't know if you might be able to do. I guess maybe you did like an opposed astral combat roll, but
Oh, you know what? Actually, he has edge I can spend.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to spend edge. By God.
Spend that edge.
Oops. Because all I have to do is get 1 success, right?
Yep.
Well, guess what?
Damn it, rules minion.
And doesn't Jade get to spend edge too?
Well, no, I didn't get anything.
Oh, you didn't.
I got 0.
Oh. Okay.
All I needed was 1 success.
I thought you were saying that sarcastically.
No,
Oh, I
no.
got like 6 successes.
Yeah. Guess what? You'll never catch up.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So basically, you astrally project again, zip up to the top of the roof.
Mm-hmm.
By the time it takes you a moment to do that. So by the time you do, you see that he's already turned around and started running,
Mm-hmm. I get him like right in the back of the head.
and you get him right in the back of the head.
Fantastic.
And he actually pitches off over the far side of the roof.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
So he's gonna fall.
Son of a bitch.
Can I wink out and like, or I guess wink back?
Uh-huh.
Fucking like run to the courtyard. I have 1 health stride, I imagine.
You do.
Although there are sirens.
Let's see. So you were actually in the courtyard because you were using the rappelling ropes. So he was running towards the alley side of it.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
we might be better served driving the car around that way.
You're right.
So.
All right. So, of course, that assumes you want to stick around any longer than
Yeah.
this.
When I peek my head over and see that he's no longer there, I'll just drop right down, holding the rope, and start helping Opal get everyone into the car.
Okay. Yeah, that is going to take a little bit.
Yeah, I think.
In fact, why don't we make a test here to see
Sure. How fast?
Yeah,
All right, so
we can do that.
agility, athletics again.
Yeah.
All right, so that's going to be 7. I got 3.
I got 3 as well.
Okay.
So,
Cutting it really close.
really close.
Yeah.
Like there's now 2 knight errant drones in the air, and the sirens sound like they're maybe like 2 blocks away by the time you get everything loaded in.
Okay.
So.
Do they have the skills list, by the way?
Guess what I forgot to do again. So.
Damn it.
Wait, I think I do have something here though. But anyway, what do you guys want to do? You want to get the hell out, or?
I think we need to go before we get apprehended.
I agree.
Knight Errant
I think
kind
that's
of
more important.
probably knows our vehicle now.
This is not a list, but it is a summary of what the tests are.
So yeah, when we get everyone loaded, I'll just tell Opal to get us out of here.
Okay.
All right.
So they rolled to see how long it was going to take them to get everyone loaded in, and basically
Okay.
it was a tie roll. So they're if you jam on the gas like right now, you'll get out.
Okay. So, do I have to do some driving stuff?
That would be lovely.
Huh?
We'd be most appreciative.
All right. Driving, logic plus piloting. 2. All right. Let's do this.
Okay.
Let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
God, please. Okay. Oh my God.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Just 2.
Oh good.
But still.
Hey, at least it's 2.
1s and 3s and what the heck's wrong with you? Alright. Calm down. Alright. So, step on the gas.
Okay, let me
get outta here.
How many did you get? 3?
2.
2.
Well, let me use an edge. I'm using an edge.
Well, let me roll first before
Wait
you
to
do
see
that.
wait to see if he beats you.
Yeah, see, I didn't get any.
Okay, good.
So, okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you jam on it, you get out of there.
Okay.
What is your current skin on this van?
Oh,
We were
carpeting. It was like flooring, like
yeah,
carpeting.
it was something like super suburban looking.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Like something legit that would
Yeah,
come up to an
like a
apartment.
carpeting, replaced carpeting.
Do you want to pull up a different skin?
I will once we clear, like once I'm able to, or I can do it. I don't want to do it like instantly.
Oh, okay.
Should I? Wait.
probably once we turn like 1 or 2 corners.
Exactly. So
Okay.
then I want to turn it into
And we just like pull away like, well, guess we're not laying the carpet today.
whistling.
Yeah.
So
Carrying the bodies of our fallen comrades and a gun.
right. So I'll switch it to a mortuary van.
Okay.
Just a general like
Okay.
mortuary.
So
not
one
like
of-
a hearse, but you know what I mean? But
No, I
it's just like
gotcha.
it's a van that they use probably to deliver flowers to and from funerals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the knight errant drones is tailing you.
Hmm.
If only
Can
some-
I
Yeah.
can I blast it?
Of course.
Through one of those slots in the
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna pull out my rifle.
Yep.
Let's see. 6 and 6. Oh wait, I use all my dice on this one.
All right.
Okay. Come on, baby.
And agility plus logic, right? That's what we discovered
believe
for
so,
the
yeah.
dice roll. That's what we're going with. Come on, not looking that up again.
Oh, good. Oh, joy. Oh, wonderful.
And I'm like, is it even fantastic?
I don't know.
We never know.
good.
We never know.
This is pretty solid, guys, and I get to re-roll 3 of these, or 2. I get to re-roll 2 of these.
Oh wait, shit. I didn't roll enough.
Ah, well, I didn't get any successes on those, but you're looking at 8 hits.
What?
A what?
8.
8? Okay. I got 4.
So dead on.
Yay!
So plus, you got 4 hits?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right, so...
Yeah, it was like a 16 dice pool.
Oh, damn. All right, so let's see, rifle plus 4 then. So it's going to be 12 physical.
12 physical?
Yeah.
Alright, so he's got 3 armor, and... Okay, so... Yeah, you take him out.
Awesome.
Yes. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, just...
He used to shoot these at the academy all the time. I mean, they are knight errant.
Right.
True.
So we were driving down the highway.
Yes.
What is Jody doing?
So Jody has been quietly trying not to piss himself this whole time.
Yeah,
You know?
probably. He's a civvy.
Yes, he is. But, he's holding it together. Did you give him the data chip when you got back in? All right. So he says, I can't believe they got my chip though. Like, how did that even happen?
Are you sure? It was where you said it was?
In my desk drawer, yeah. Yeah.
On your desk drawer or your nightstand?
Nightstand.
Okay.
Yeah, the nightstand, yeah.
Huh. And none of it was backed up? None of it was on, none of it was on wireless?
Well, no, that's the thing. That's the backup. And he indicates, his own little chip holder, on the inside lapel of his jacket,
Okay.
I got the original right here.
I see. So...
It's just if they have the backup, then that compromises the whole thing.
Oh, God. Well, I mean, with that explosion, I'm pretty sure anything in it is going to be gone in a few seconds because there was some fire.
You're right.
When's the last time you said you were by your house?
It's been a while. It's been a few days, yeah.
Because that's definitely ample time for someone to have gone in. And...
Yeah, made a copy.
Opal, is there any chance we can find a way to look back at the apartment building's surveillance?
Let me check. I also want to remind you that ignorance can sometimes be like a one-night stand. Checking files now.
Alright, so you've got...
That's gold. Ignorance.
Can sometimes be
Like
like
a
a
one-night stand. Really makes you think.
Yeah.
Alright, so you've got some distance here, so that's going to make it harder to re-access the node,
Yeah.
as it were. So, but yeah, you can try. Logic plus hacking.
I thought maybe I had loaded it into my database just to, while I was helping with that.
But
You want a live check though, right?
No, I want to check back to see the records.
Oh, so you're saying you want
To check back to see if anyone's been there.
Over the past,
over the
3
past-
days.
Yeah.
Did we establish that you had downloaded that?
I think we established that she looked through it.
I looked through the files.
Okay.
Maybe not that she...
Not that I actually
We can always
did
spend a
that.
plot point to say...
Yes.
Yes, you could. Yes, you could.
Take your Benny and go.
Alright, so... Yeah, so in that case, no need to roll.
Oh. Loading.
Alright, so, yeah, let's see. Oh, actually, it's 2 plot points for a flashback.
Loading.
Thank you. Alright.
By the way, one of my cues is an Inspirabot quote. So I used one.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Take a plot point.
Give it back.
And
Mwah.
actually, I misspoke. You do actually have to roll.
Oh.
And
Alright.
and you have to roll with a glitch die.
Sweet.
I love glitch.
I live for that.
Huzzah.
Yeah. It could happen.
Alright, so, but I won't roll as many oppositional dice.
How kind of you.
Well, you know, he was rolling like twice the dice.
Yes, that is kind.
I'm scared now. So I succeeded on my glitch dice.
Oh, great.
And then I have
Nice.
three hits. So four
Three hits
four
and a glitch die.
Yeah.
Okay, so I only got one, so that's fine. So when you get an exploit on your glitch die, you get a plot point back.
Aha. So the two I used, I got back. Thank you.
Basically.
Hella investment.
Huzzah.
Yes.
Worth
definitely. And so yeah, so basically we have established already what the flashback is. Okay, so you start reviewing the security cam footage. It tapes over every week. So you can only go back a week, and tapes over. It erases itself.
Yeah.
But you scan through the whole week, and you just see Stubblefield leaving his apartment 4 days ago, and then in that intervening time, nobody else shows up.
But no one would show up in the hallways. Or are these cameras on the hallway,
They're in the
on
hallways.
the outside exterior?
There's
the doors
hallways.
are
There's
from the
hallway
outside.
shots, and then
The
there-
courtyard? Yeah, the foyer.
Yes, the foyer. Yes, exactly. And in the courtyard as well, but nothing pointing at his balcony per se.
So I play
It's
this,
all ground focused, right?
So I play this over in everybody's comms.
Send out
just
to the comms,
Yeah, so
yeah.
everyone's watching it at the same time to see.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so
How many successes did you get on that perception roll when you were in the apartment?
3.
Okay. I'm gonna say there's something else.
Okay.
No, actually, let's have you make another roll.
Okay.
Just
You
to
may
see
have
if maybe you
before.
might have noticed something and it's popping back in your memory right now.
All right. Sounds good.
2, 4, 6, 8,
9.
I know life is good again.
12.
I have 1 success.
Oh, what is that gross thing? That's gross.
I got what?
There's so many dice.
The dice pool? I got 2.
Ugh.
Alright, so.
Never mind.
Okay.
Alright.
So it seems okay. So I'm driving.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a rather peculiar situation, Mr. Stubblefield. Could it be that? Well, why are these people after you?
Well.
I know.
I was just analyzing and archiving some paper documentation from old files from prior to the crash of 29. And just in the course of doing that and the data entry, I started to notice a pattern of curious deposits and withdrawals from HKB.
HKB.
That's his bank.
Oh, okay.
Hildebrand, Plankford, Bernal.
Ooh.
Right. But of course.
Of course. And so I started digging a little bit more. So that's just what I do.
Right.
And I started to find other discrepancies from that same time, but much of the data had been tampered with. And, well, essentially, when I analyzed the net effect of all these microtransactions, rounding off fractional pennies and that kind of thing, it added up to about 20 billion new yen.
Wow.
Yeah, that's basically what I said. So, and furthermore, all the companies that these discrepancies are attached to no longer exist. And the people supposedly serving as officers and board members aren't on any records past 2029.
So they want you dead.
Some kind of laundering?
I don't know.
Certainly fraudulent.
Yeah.
By the way, do the two in the back need like medical attention?
Yeah.
Yes,
I can roll some healing maybe while we're calmly driving.
Yeah.
that would be awesome.
That's
they're-
really
Bless them.
They're fine. One's an orc, one's an elf.
I hear Sage screaming, "Changeling!"
I'm not an elf.
I'm not an elf.
Much be funny. Imagine the elf that's like, no,
Oh, yeah.
you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely not. So they want you dead then.
Yes. Yes,
Strange.
they do. But I have buyers interested in this information, so I'm hoping I can get that deal cleared today.
And that's where we're headed to now, correct?
Yes,
Your buyers?
I have I have a safe house set up.
Okay.
It's in the Barrens.
In the Barrens.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Huh. Well, Mr. Stubblefield, I can only offer you some support as I am a protocol program initially. I mean, that's how I started. And so I just want to remind you that they can tell you to get rid of your fears, but they cannot tell you to destroy democracy.
Well put. Well put.
How apt.
Yes. All right, so let's do some healing.
Is that logic?
Let's see here.
It's not on here. So.
Okay, yeah.
That's a good
yeah.
question.
So what are you using?
Well, I have a healing skill.
Okay, healing skill.
It's one of my shadow imps.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
And so... Oh, wait, it's right here. It's sorcery and willpower.
Ah,
There we go.
you
Alrighty.
got it.
Oh, which is great, because I have a lot of willpower.
Excellent.
I have 3 successes on one.
Okay.
And 3 successes on the other.
Sweet.
Alright. Let's see. Ooh, 3 successes on, let's just say Sedna, and 4 successes on Cat. Okay, so
Why did that freak you out?
suddenly, because I just beat
Yeah, because
what
I
Sedna rolled.
think we need to use a trauma patch on Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's kind of like what the healing roll represents, is that you're
Oh, I thought she was using magic sorcery.
Yeah.
are using. Oh, it's sorcery. Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
no, it's a shadow imp.
yeah,
It's
that's
sorcery
right.
and willpower.
Yeah.
Okay, you're right. Okay, so
Not
so
just using a trauma patch. If I can't heal it,
course.
then we'll trauma patch it.
okay,
Right.
all right.
Wait, we have that dwarf too, right?
No, we don't.
No, he
No.
just
Yeah.
fell off the edge of the building and we cheesed it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you were out of the room for that.
Night Area was coming. There were more drones arriving by the second.
Damn it.
That's just because you didn't want to do your Sean Connery impersonation again.
Yeah. I wanted to do it actually. I had a whole clever one-liner lined up and everything, but
Oh.
It's okay. He'll come back.
I hope
You
so.
can't keep a good Connery down.
I mean, you wanted to use that
Or a
one
bad
liner,
one.
and yet you're the one who wrote him, like, falling off the edge on the other side.
Wait, I did or he did?
He did.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not you. Not you.
Not that one.
I
The
didn't.
other one.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I didn't even shoot him.
You didn't, actually.
Yeah.
I guess I headbutted him slightly too hard.
You
Towards
did.
that precipice.
Nah, it was just hard enough.
Yeah, Soder summoned up a giant spiritual bullhead and
Yes.
sent it down on him.
Good.
Yeah.
I sucker punched him in the back of the head.
Good.
Basically.
It was beautiful.
That works.
Ah.
All right. So
The
yeah.
beauty of magic.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so first aid. In order to do first aid, that is a plot point, actually.
I'll spend it.
Okay.
I mean, I can spend that. It
So-
was my idea.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, oh.
Oh.
Okay. Per person.
What? You spend one too.
All right.
There,
you go.
I'll
Yeah, just
sure.
take,
Why not?
just take ASL.
Yeah.
Okay, because
Yeah. I don't want to break up the set.
Oh man.
they belong together.
Yep. All right. Excellent. My pile grows large.
You only have 3.
I had 0 before.
Oh, okay.
So why do we have this?
I didn't know. So, wow.
Reminds me of my attempt when I was about 8 to collect baseball cards, and I was like, "Oh, I got a pretty nice stack here." And my friends were like, like giant 3-ring binders. It's like, oh well.
So weird.
Never mind.
Yeah.
All right, so you are able to bring Sedna and Kat back around. They were both obviously knocked out
Concussion.
by the concussion and have suffered some wounds.
Yep.
You know, so they're basically they both have one point of physical on their tracks right now. So
In addition to.
they're still rough, you know, right? But they tell you the story, which is that, you know, if you recall, Kat killed 2 of the dwarf strike team with her whip, and then the 3rd one was merely wounded. So she was moving in to either subdue it or kill it. She hadn't decided yet.
Right.
And he just went full suicide on her and pulled a pin on a grenade and let it go.
Full on professional.
Yeah. So rather extreme these gents.
Extremist dwarves.
Mm-hmm.
Not surprising.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta respect that. One of my dispositions is get the job done, die trying, or both.
Ooh.
All right.
Nice.
Yep.
All right. So, do you get plot points for dispositions or just cues?
I think only when I act on my disposition.
Use disposition for the first time equals a plot point.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you used your disposition?
I did not know.
All right.
I realized that they did, and so I gained some respect for that.
I see.
Even though Kat might mark him down for some, for the suicide.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
You just give like this sort of grim nod.
Makes sense.
All right. So, in due course, you arrive at
the Barrens.
Yeah, Puyallup Barrens. So you're kind of slow driving along this street with just all these boarded up storefronts and
So I
burned
changed
out
the skin-
facades.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead. No, that's fine.
I changed the skin of the van to just a nondescript van.
Aha. Right.
Like it just has no markings on it.
Right.
Looks a little beat up.
Basic paint job.
Yeah.
All right. And so Stubblefield is telling you turn here, turn there, etc., giving you directions, and
Oh my goodness, that's not necessary at all.
Dogs
No.
bark from the alleys.
yeah, there's some feral dogs barking at you as you go along, and
Yeah.
Hearing her chew that apple was really just so good. I know. I think it sounded so crisp.
Goodness.
And so you pull up finally outside a basically a slum type building tenement.
Fantastic.
It has biohazard quarantine tape all over the doors and windows. But he says, "This is it."
You first.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Not you first.
It's like, Ken, you never kid.
Yeah, that's weird. All right, so
So as you're all debarking from the van, let's have everyone make logic plus willpower rolls.
Sounds good. Alright, logic,
Is this for perception?
willpower.
Yes.
Yeah.
I make 1.
I get 4.
Huzzah. Good owl. Good owl.
Yeah. Yes.
there's
The owl
willpower
test.
on our.
It's right next to logic. At the very top.
2. Jeez. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. That would be 4.
Damn.
Wow. Okay. I only managed 3. All right. So Ken, you're busy helping Stubblefield.
Yeah, I'm covering him.
Yeah. But Soder and Opal, you both noticed that down at the end of the block is a man. Trying to look casual. Right. He's wearing. What catches your eye is that he's wearing clothing that's wildly inappropriate for both this location and time period. He's wearing a mid-19th century style frock coat and sort of like a high collar starched shirt, and tie, dark overall clothing.
That is so unfortunate.
Yeah.
And his features, he's kind of has these sad hound dog eyes, very broad forehead, a little pencil mustache. He reminds you of nothing so much as Edgar Allan Poe.
Interesting.
and he's definitely watching you all. Mm-hmm. And then he, puts his finger up to his ear and starts sort of sublingually talking.
How far away is he?
Well, he's at the end of the block, so I will say that he is 40 yards away.
Could I hack into his his little comm piece?
Sure thing.
Oh man.
I got 4 successes.
2.
You want to spend any edge?
I only have 1 edge.
Mm-hmm.
So I could re-roll my fails, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
That's my edge for the day.
Well, you can always earn it back by spending using a plot point to introduce a complication.
Okay. Wow. F you. No, nothing.
Yeah. So you briefly
Jesus Christ.
you pause briefly and access the matrix here, which is like extremely
It's like dial-up.
paltry. Yeah, it's very slow. And there's very few data points that you can see, overlaid on the grid. And so you see his little blinking comm link, but it's got like pretty good security on it.
So I can regain an edge by creating complication.
Yes.
I'm gonna walk up to him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's see here.
If he just stays in one place.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, you spend a plot point.
Okay.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. That would be a surprise threat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So you start walking towards him. Okay. What are the rest of you doing?
Do I notice her starting to walk towards him?
Yeah.
So I well, this is tough now. I'm torn because our job is to protect Jody and get him into this building. But now do I see the guy who's looking at us also?
You do.
All right, so I'm gonna tell Jody to stay just sort of in the doorway
Yeah.
to give him some cover, and I'll take up a covered firing position, but not pull my gun yet.
Okay. And Soder?
So, in terms of coming to this safe house, are we just simply escorting him here? Are we escorting him somewhere else after this? What's
He
the deal?
wants to secure this sale of his data chip and get it unloaded
So
essentially.
essentially, he's expecting us to hang out here for him to complete
Until
the
he
sale,
can do the
and
transaction.
then escort him to.
Wherever he wants to go.
Safe house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're basically protecting him until he pays us.
Right.
Okay. Well, you're
Because
covered.
otherwise, nope.
No, I'm just trying to get a sense of really what's expected.
Right. Right.
Beyond this. Okay, so if Ken's covering the entrance, then I'll go ahead and I'll escort him inside.
Okay.
All
right.
Maybe help make sure there aren't any stupid booby traps or something waiting in his supposed safe house.
Okay. So Opal, as you're walking towards this guy, he again activates his comm link and he says, "They've made us out. Go, go, go!" And from various doorways and basement stairwells all up and down the street, more people start coming out, also wearing this Victorian garb, also looking exactly like Edgar Allan Poe.
What the fuck?
I love it.
Androids by someone who has a taste for whimsy.
Possibly. Although you didn't see any
No.
android,
Maybe they're clones.
yeah, AIs or anything.
So I'm getting closer to him, right?
Right. So he reaches in his frock coat and pulls out what looks like a dueling pistol
Oh shit.
and levels it and says, "Not one step further."
He's British? Like a
Scottish?
British accent?
I'm trying to give him a aristocratic Virginian or Marylander kind of,
Okay. Alright. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So he does this. He pulls this?
Yes.
Okay.
Get him in a headlock.
Yeah, I always wanted to get Edgar Allan Poe in a headlock.
The guy has a head like a pumpkin. Alright. There's a lot of Venture Brothers quotes today.
Yes.
Alright,
It's
so
one of those days.
Sorry, just thinking about all the other things. Okay, that was an amazing episode. So, so I extend my hand. How can I help you?
All right. He's gonna pull the trigger.
All
Oh
right.
shit.
So roll your defense.
Which is
Logic.
Logic.
Or agility plus logic.
I have 0 agility, but I do have
Doesn't-
agility
You have-
in
you
my
have your
body.
shell- yeah, your
so that's
drone.
6. I have 6 agility,
Okay.
which is nice.
How can I help you?
Yeah.
11 die. Damn, girl.
Oh, good.
We'll see.
I
Oh
believe-
my god.
I believe in you, Opal.
Thank you.
So far says.
Thank you. Okay. So here we go.
Is this the first time you've actually been in the line of fire?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought it was about time.
Yeah.
We tend to keep her out of this.
True.
4.
To gently hurt her out of it.
Yeah. Just a gentle direction.
Yeah.
No, Opal.
Just not go this way.
No, this way. This way. No.
No.
All right, I got 5.
Oh shit.
Can I use something
Edge?
to? I have 0 edge now.
You should have one.
No, you regained an edge because you introduced
A complication.
a surprise threat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm rerolling my fills.
Okay, sure.
See, no, I mean, look. I know I get cranky about
Are you
rules,
warming to the system
but
now?
yeah, I'm getting
Yeah.
it. So
All
it's
right.
fine now. So
It's
now,
fine now. All that shit I talked about it earlier.
Now I have 5. So we're
You have
tied.
5, so that's a tie. So he does still hit, but he's not going to get any extra damage.
Okay.
So he's got a light pistol, so that's 5p damage. So you're going to knock that off your armor first.
Okay, I have 9 armor.
And then you also had an armored. You had a shadow amp, right? Like a armored core or something like that. Oh no, it's part of your drone. Hold on, I've got that information.
Yeah, I have the droid here too. Armor plate 2.
2. All right, so that's going to reduce the damage before you apply to
regular armor.
So it's actually 7, right?
Because I mean, my no soft is like
Or, I mean,
small
sorry,
talk.
3.
Yeah.
3.
So I have small talk as one of my.
Oh,
this
right.
is small talk. Hi,
Sure,
how can
sure.
I help you?
Well, if he wasn't overtly hostile for reasons, you might have pulled it off.
So as disposition, I'm friendly and helpful.
Of course.
So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
So I get a plot point.
You get a
for
plot
using
point
my
for that.
disposition. Poke a blow. Thank you. All right, so.
Yeah. So you take 3 damage off your armor.
Okay.
So he squeezes off this bullet, just goes blink.
So where does it get me? Like, where did he?
Where do you think? I mean, you can define.
I'm thinking. Well, I would kind of like a hit to the face.
Sure.
If he just gets my cheek.
Like the
you know?
like the Cyberpunk 2077 trailer.
I forget it, but.
Oh, you know
I
the
forget.
bullet going all slow mo
Oh,
and then
right.
shattering.
Yes.
You've seen that trailer.
Yeah.
Mm.
Did
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Okay.
It's only 5 years old.
Yeah. it's
Someday.
fresh in my mind. I can't wait.
I was showing Des that trailer a couple weeks ago, and one of the comments on the YouTube, page for it was like, "Hey, don't worry, guys. Only 50 more years until we release this in 2077." It's like the release date is actually in the name of the game. Or 60 more years. I guess,
2077. Okay.
whatever.
Oh god, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So
All
I
right.
like the idea of it just like hitting my face
Yeah.
and like turning my face,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
then turning my face back.
Yeah.
And there's just like, it looks pretty shitty.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
reveals like,
It's
skin.
straight down to metal.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, actually, what it is like you're this sort of ceramic carbonite
Right.
kind of
Yeah.
thing, but you
So
have this program that you run that puts a
Skin.
just like with your van,
Right.
it puts a more realistic skin over you.
So that might
maybe
be-
that's like
Flickering.
flickering a little bit.
I would say the skin all over would probably be flickering.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the
Oh,
damage.
yeah.
Yes. What?
It's glitching.
Yeah, it's glitching a little bit after getting hit like that,
Yeah.
and then there might be cracks in the ceramic
Yeah.
and carbonate there, because that's a pretty substantial hit in the face.
By the way, I was watching a video today, the latest walking robot design. It was doing backflips.
So
We're doomed.
I'm okay
I know.
with this. I'm okay with
It did a backflip off of a box onto a gym mat and then did this. Like the gymnast kind of.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
10.
Like, yeah, nailed it.
Who would have thought that iRobot would be prophetic?
Yeah, wow.
Seriously.
Will Smith.
Yeah, Will
Yeah.
Smith.
Will Smith, yeah,
He
yeah.
knows.
Yeah, he's like, it's a documentary, people.
So I get hit and my skin starts glitching.
Yep.
And so I step forward
Okay. So he's backpedaling away from you.
and I say, "You cannot bend over." It's one of my InspireBot quotes. Oh my god, I love you so much.
You not bend over. All right, so we'll take it back to the
Yeah.
two of you. So Soder, you're escorting Jody inside.
Yeah, although
And,
if I hear gunshot, like what the hell? Ken, what's going on out there?
All right, so yeah, you're kind of up the little brown, or there's a couple little steps up to the door, and then you hear the gunshot. Ken.
Yeah, I see him pull the trigger and like see her head rock back.
Yeah.
So from under my coat, I unsling my rifle into a firing position.
Yep.
Lean around the corner and just. I'm gonna take a shot at him because
Ken, don't hit Opal.
Yeah, care to add a glitch die to this roll?
It's fine if you do. Honestly.
really don't want to hit Opal.
Ken, it just means
I'm
I'm
totally using like.
I'd have to spend a plot point to add a
Yes, you would.
glitch to. Oh, fine, I'll live dangerously.
You have 4.
Hey.
Yeah.
Live dangerously.
I have
Alright.
3 plot points.
Well, but I'm saying you started with 4.
It's true.
Give him a.
Toss me a plot.
It's because he won't take my BTL chips.
No, I will not.
Hacha!
Hacha.
What?
All right. Hacha.
Take 2.
Okay.
Take
All right. So
The light is going. Okay.
Wait, so do I know if Ken's gonna fire off a round?
Do you know?
Yeah, can you sense that?
No.
at all?
No, but we're also on comms together.
Yeah.
yeah, and you're kind of infused in our comms.
You know.
Okay, so,
But Ken is also a badass.
he's
so-
and he's quiet.
Yes,
So
he
he's not gonna say what he's gonna do.
No.
Unless-
Actually, depending on how well I line up this shot, I may say one thing.
Shit or duck?
Yeah, exactly. I got 3.
I also got 3, so yeah,
That is a hit.
I line up the shot and I say bingo.
Bingo was his name-o.
And the glitch die did neither glitch or
Okay.
Aw.
accelerate.
Boo.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
It is a little bit.
I know, so that's going to be 8 physical since we tied.
Okay. All right. So you hit him right in the frock coat, which of course is armor plated.
Of course, everyone's is.
Armor-plated frock coat.
Yes.
It was also the safest place to shoot him since he is sort of using Opal as cover.
That's
Right.
A little bit.
Does anyone have Streetwise as a knowledge or anything? You do.
Yo.
Okay, so Soder, you actually recognize these guys.
Ooh.
These douchebags.
Yeah, they're what's called.
Especially like now there are more coming out.
Yes, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, it's
Jesus.
these guys.
Yeah.
They're what's called a poser gang, which is a gang that all gets cosmetic modifications to look exactly the same, and they always do it on a theme. So these,
Literally the poser gang.
well, actually, they're called the Po Boys.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. You're named after a
Again,
sandwich.
I am hearing Renee and Sage both like, dee.
Yeah, oh god, yeah. If Sage was here right now, I think she would actually be twitching on the floor.
Alright.
So,
Ah, these asshats.
yes.
Yeah.
Now, what is notable is that they're not normally a gang that you find down here in the Puyallup
That's
Barrens.
weird.
So
Huh.
they're more of a
Okay.
downtown gang.
Yeah, they're a little
A
classier.
little classier, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So.
I mean, we could grab one for interrogation.
Torture.
I think they're coming out to blow the shit out of us. So
Yes, they are. In
I'm
fact,
gonna-
Well,
Opal,
alright, in
get
that
the-
case, I'm gonna
get the hell in the brownstone.
Alright.
you're gonna
Krieg.
the what?
My gun.
Oh,
Yes.
oh yes!
I'm
Oh my
not
God!
inside.
I totally forgot. Yes.
I'm not inside yet.
All right. Okay. So are you kind of blocking Jody with
Yeah.
your mass?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Because, like, alright, there are more of these assholes coming out.
Exactly. So in fact,
And also I'm gonna cover
Um,
because Ken and Opal have to make it into the brownstone.
that's right. So yeah. So,
So if Ken's got one direction, I'm gonna go for the other direction.
dude A was like kind of on the north side of the block, and
Yeah.
so you've got guys on the south side, and then on the opposite side of the street as well.
Yeah. So we're pretty
So,
exposed to
yeah.
those ones.
So do you want to target same guy here, or do you want to kind of spray and pray in the other direction, or what do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and spend a pop point because I'm a combat junkie, but I'd really prefer to not resort to violence.
Sure.
Because violence only solves what you have not given thought to.
Oh.
Which also gave me a plot point.
Okay,
Ah!
you're good. Hey.
Sorry,
But
bingo
don't-
was a plot point for me.
Oh yeah.
One of my
That's right.
dispositions.
So
So,
sweet.
Nice.
let me think. I'm just. Do I have a list of slang here?
Ooh, that's delicious. Oh yes.
Listen up, you mopes. Buzz before it gets messy.
Ooh. Okay. So you've unslung. I'm sorry, your gun is
The Kriegfaust.
the Kriegfaust.
Because it's the Minotaur gun.
Yeah.
It's
right.
big enough even for a Minotaur.
That's right.
It's designed specifically.
Awesome,
Yes.
in fact.
Yes.
Otherwise, my giant fingers just don't fit in the little trigger spot.
Yeah,
Use my
right.
key and it's
Right.
not manly.
You lose accuracy.
You do.
So strong enough for a troll, but pH balanced for a Minotaur.
Wonder what is my pH?
Yeah. It's the musky Minotaur.
I can tell you about my PhD though.
Oh, PhD in pain.
I mean, I would say I'm probably like doing night school for philosophy. Just saying.
I love it.
Oh god.
That's what I was doing in my downtime. Hitting the books.
Okay.
Before I hit the streets.
Yes, that's true. You're a thinker. You're a
Aspiring
thoughtful
thinker.
Minotaur.
Gentleman and the scholar.
Mm-hmm. The gentleman Minotaur. All right. So, so are you just trying to
Hold on. Gentleman.
Minotaur?
Yeah.
So are you just trying to intimidate them, or do you want to actually open fire?
You know, I want to intimidate them. Because
Sure.
actually, one of my shadow imps is control thoughts.
Oh.
Which gives me a +3 die to intimidate.
Heyo.
Nice.
All right.
Which I'm
Great.
assuming is willpower.
Yeah. Yeah. Willpower and just trying to think if there's a skill that would apply
Right.
there.
Sorcery?
Well, negotiate or
Yeah.
intimidate is itself a skill.
Oh, it is.
I don't have that, but I do
I
have
gotcha.
jack of all trades.
Ah.
Leslie, I don't know, like for the shadow amps, do any of those count as dice pools?
Well, if it's a spell, then the Shadow Amp is...
Is it a spell or is it just a?
It is under the magical shadow amp
Oh, okay.
category.
Oh,
so-
okay. Then sorcery. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
And
I need
then
more
and
dice.
then you get +3 dice.
Yep.
Right.
Okay. So
Okay.
1, 2,
Let me see here.
3, 4.
Uh-huh.
And then 5, 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I've only got a dice pool of 5, so
I'm also a troll, so.
yeah. And I got 0 successes. So, all right. So the
I project really well.
yes, you do. So you shout this threat, and obviously all the po' boys pause, and a couple of them even look nervously at each other. Mm-hmm. And one of them says, "We just want the chip that Stubblefield has. Hand it over, and you won't be hurt."
What's gonna happen?
In this moment, Stubblefield's comm begins to buzz, and he answers it. And then he says, "Yes, you got my message. Good." And then he kind of like turns into the frame of the doorway and starts talking, you
Oh,
know.
good lord.
Give us a second, he's on a phone call.
I know. And I'm trying to think, I'm like,
Oh my god.
your Drac accent is giving me a headache. Scram. Before I hurt you.
Nice.
All right. Well, you got 6 successes,
Yeah.
which is pretty outrageous.
Counts for something.
Definitely counts for something. So they're not gonna leave immediately, but they are really thinking, through what their options are. So yes,
I have an idea. Would I spend a plot point to jump in here?
sure,
Okay.
yes, exactly.
So I'm gonna pop in a plot point, and I'm gonna...
No, you don't need a plot point, but now.
Okay.
Yes,
You
well,
bought
yes,
it.
you do.
I'm
No,
kidding.
because it's
God.
what is it called? It's
It's, what is it, jumping in?
jumping in, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna...
I know, I always forget that those are
I'm guessing
things.
that they don't know what the chip looks like, and I'm kind of far away from them, so
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna reach in to the pocket where I put the chip, and I'm gonna pull out one of the lame BTLs.
Ooh, you're gonna give up a lane for this?
No.
Oh, what?
Shake it up. That's what this is.
Shake
called.
it up. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna hold the chip up in the air with my letting go of the gun. Have my other hand go into my other pocket where my Colt is, or
Yeah.
my Browning, and I'm gonna hold it up and say, "You guys don't piss off. This goes in the air, and I blow it out of the air."
Mmm.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So you see the leader guy get on his own comlink. Okay.
Jesus.
Is the leader guy the one in front of me?
No, different one. So you can try and hack that one if you want.
I will.
Okay.
Do I have any sort of penalties due to?
No, because you haven't actually taken any damage. It was just your armor.
Yeah.
Really
Okay.
need. I need a copy of this. So like, sit next to my things.
Yeah. I wish I could remember where I got that. I think it's a Word doc, actually.
I think it's even like if I scan it.
So 3.
3? Looks like I got 4.
Ouch.
Wait. I'm a code slinger.
Yeah.
+2 to hacking tests.
Yep.
Okay, roll 2 more dice.
4.
4 as well? Okay. So, you can't. It's a scrambled signal, right?
Can I interrupt it somehow?
You can interrupt it. You also get the tag or the ID on the person that this guy's communicating with, or entity, whatever it may be. It is Zhigul. That is ZHIGUL space M. So Zhigul M.
Shigul M. And that's the identification? Okay. So I scramble it.
Okay, so that'll be a separate roll.
Okay. So it's going to be the same as before, right? So the logic
Unless you have any kind
is
of
2.
shadow amp, like a hammer program or anything like that.
I don't have. I mean, cyber deck.
No, that's what's giving you your
Oh, I have hammer.
hammer. That's
I
what I
have
thought
hammer.
you might have had hammer.
So I need it more.
Does that give you bonus dice?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. So I want to make sure if I'm doing this right. So logic, hacking, +2, and then code slinger +2,
Wow. Okay.
and then
Build that pool, girl.
yeah, that's what I'm doing. So we have so logic, hammer, 2 more from that, and then yeah, I think that's right. Why can't I do simple math right now? See, 5 is 8 +2 is 10, so I should have 10 dice.
Hammer just gives you extra damage. Hammer
Okay.
is +2 damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
so never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, this is so painful.
No, that's fine. You've never done this before.
Well, also the shadow amps are kind of confusing
Yes, they are.
in terms of like how they
Okay.
modify.
I
All right,
agree.
Some of
so
them it's like their number is like an
Yep.
addition to a roll, and some of them it has it separate. And it's like,
Jesus Christ.
some of them are just an effect.
This is just awful.
Next time we'll do PBTA Shadowrun.
2 hits.
2 hits? Alright, I got 4.
I don't know.
So
I'm
it's-
rolling so bad.
I'm rolling, well, and I am kind of on fire, so.
Not
But
to
it's.
feel like shit. But
Yeah. Thanks. Alright.
Anyway, so it's a heavily encrypted data line connection.
Okay, so this is happening, and so is he talking? He's talking or listening?
He is communicating somehow with
Communicating?
this.
Can I punch him in the face?
Yes.
that's my girl. I mean,
I'm learning from you guys.
I'm learning.
She's like the AI that just learns how to hate everyone.
I just want to sucker punch him.
I'm learning to hate. Alright, so yeah, of course you can.
Because I have close combat as part of my weapons, strength.
Yes,
the
you
damage
do.
is strength divided by
You do have close combat.
So it's going to be agility plus close combat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it says, I don't know what the points are for, I mean, damage is strength
Divided by 2.
divided by 2, which I have a strength of 6 when I'm in my droid.
Yeah.
So your strength will be 3.
3, and
Or your
then
damage
Or damage is 3, yeah.
damage is 3.
Plus whatever difference you roll in your attack.
Yep.
Okay, so then I have strength,
So it's
What are we doing again?
agility plus close combat.
agility, but I'm saying I don't know what what close combat is. Like
Close combat is you punching someone in the face.
No, I know what that is.
It's
I'm
a
saying
skill.
I get that part. I don't know the amount of dice I need for my close combat.
Your
Agility
your
plus-
model comes pre-programmed with a skill chip for close combat, which is rating 9.
9.
Shit.
Okay.
So yes.
So,
Okay.
what's your agility?
My agility in the suit or in the droid is 6.
So
15 dice.
15, yeah. So
Wow.
I have 12.
Okay, yeah.
No, these are secretary bots, so they're designed to be
Yes.
able to
Oh, like
provide security as well.
Bodyguard as well.
Yeah, I can do a lot of different things and make tea.
And make tea.
I can also make
steeping.
tea.
Yeah.
Just really.
Yeah, there's tea brewing, and then there's punching people in the face.
Right. Okay. Oh my god. Oh,
No.
are you fucking kidding me? One.
One?
Oh, 15.
Out of
One.
15?
One.
You do have an edge.
Ones,
You have an
please.
edge left, right?
No, I
No,
don't.
no edges.
Oh.
Are you serious with this? I mean, Jade, you're seeing this.
Yeah.
This
Wait,
is
didn't you
appalling.
earn an edge back from?
I already, and then I
spent
used
it.
it.
Yes.
This is obnoxious. I don't know what this is.
That is obnoxious.
That's a rough roll.
It is a 6, but
Yeah.
there were a lot of 4s, to be fair.
And I got 3 hits on a 5 dice pool. So
I mean, it's your very first time punching someone, right? Okay.
Yeah,
You'll
it's
true,
true, but I was programmed to do it well. So that's what I don't understand. Like why there can't be a little bit more. Never mind. Sorry.
now you're back to hating it.
No, it's just like my shitty dice rolling. It's user error. It's not
User error, yeah. Well, in fact, perhaps something happens that prevents you from punching him effectively. For example, he sees you coming and he runs the fuck away.
Well, that or my programming to be friendly. It's kind of like ooh, it feels a little weird.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, oh, but. And then.
Yeah, you kind of telegraph it a little too much, like coming at him with your fist raised, and he's just like,
Or I
"Fuck
imagine
this."
she like flinches at the last minute because she's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
is this helpful and kind?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
I'm just mad about. It's hard for me to be creative when I'm just pissed that I rolled so shittily.
If you want to, you can spend, what is it, 4 edge in downtime to get another karma. Or, not karma, to get another edge. So you can spend 4 karma to get another edge, not 4 edge to get another karma.
I only
yeah.
have 3 karma.
Well, you'll have some more at the end of this
Oh, that's great.
run.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So I failed that, or I didn't do well, or whatever.
Right. So he, you telegraph your attack and hesitate,
Running off like a wiener.
and he runs for it.
He runs like a pro.
Mm-hmm. He runs like a poe.
Oh my god, I really hope you say that. Well, that's Snigger on the comment.
Yeah.
Look at that guy running out like a poe.
That
All
was
right.
really disappointing.
Yeah. So
The
Wow.
build-up was what really killed it.
I know.
I know. 15 dice. Well, now we know what you're capable of in close combat. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
Uh,
The potential's amazing.
Send Opal in.
Yeah, fuck that.
Just give her a sword,
Yeah.
give her the monofilament whip, and just send her.
Yeah, you upstage cat.
No.
All right. So
God.
so Jody turns around and he's clicking off his comm link, and he's got a big smile on his face. And
Good for him.
then seconds later, you see the leader of the po' boys also clicking off his comm link and like signaling to his men, and they all just sort of follow the lead of the guy you drove away and just recede out of there. They ghost out of there.
Why is Jody smiling though? I mean, I'm not there, but
Maybe because his deal went through.
My deal went through. So
I would have hate to have shot. Let's see, which one is this? Lane number 27.
oh,
Now, which is your favorite lane?
yeah.
Oh God, that's a good question. I'll have to think about it.
All right.
Please
Yeah.
do.
So I guess I'll turn around and walk back to the vehicle.
I kind of like that you're out in the street for the whole showdown. Just kind of like going around like, getting shot and like threatening people.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
You just wanted to punch his head in.
I
didn't you?
really wanted to do something.
You wanted to punch that pumpkin head in.
Yeah, it was just so tempting. So as I'm walking back, I'll just say over the comm, cows have very few real friends.
But did you know that every cow has a best friend, Opal?
What? Are you serious? Really? I didn't know that.
They graze next to each other
Oh,
every day.
interesting.
All right, Jody, what's the word?
So he's already like working on transferring some new yen into your accounts.
Huzzah!
So you kept the data safe. Very good. So he gives you the agreed upon 8,000 new yen and then kicks in a 4,000 new yen bonus. So that translates to 6 karma for everybody.
Nice.
6?
Yeah.
Yep.
What? Wait, what?
6 karma. So.
Ooh, I'm
Oh,
so
man.
close to being able to buy up my strength.
So up to
Oh,
10
Jesus.
total karma. That's awesome.
I have 9.
And I spent a little bit for control thoughts, but totally worth it. Seriously, +3 to intimidate and to negotiate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder what I'm gonna buy. Could
More
get firearms
BTLs?
rank 5. But that would spend all of my karma.
But it would be so good.
True.
Although I thought it was just equal to the new rating.
×2, isn't it? The new-
For
What?
buying
Skills?
attributes.
Oh, skill.
for attributes.
oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think that is.
No,
Oh,
for
no, no,
skills,
for skills,
I'm
is
pretty
it
sure it's
just
just
equal to
buying
new
the
rating?
new, the new level.
Yeah.
Like if it's a level 5, then you spend
Yeah, we
5.
talked about that.
Let's see.
No.
We don't have to look quite yet.
Improve a skill. It is equal to the skill's new rating.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it would only be 5.
Yeah.
I rolled 15 d6s and only one of them succeeded.
It sounds like a Dave roll, to be honest.
I rolled 12 d6s and 8 of them succeeded.
Well, see, there we go.
And I forgot to re-roll 2 for
Circle
free.
of life. All right.
And it moves us on.
All right.
You could always buy something to improve your hacking shadow amp maybe to give you some re-rolls or some extra dice.
Yeah, I need something like that because this is a mess.
You do have 2 free shadow amps. I'm sure you could
Yeah.
find something juicy.
Yeah.
Thick and juicy.
Wait, what does the cleaner do? What does the cleaner shadow amp? Remind me.
I wrote in little notes for mine.
Yeah, I was gonna highlight mine, but that did not happen.
Yeah, so many good intentions.
Oh, erase your 3 most recent matrix actions. Okay, that's a matrix thing. Let's do
Oh, right.
Technomancer amps.
Right, right.
Alright, I'm gonna put that there. Technomancer. Okay, so what are we doing? So he's smiling, he's all happy.
Yeah.
I'm walking back and I say the cow thing, and then.
Cows are best friends.
Yeah, and so are we going into this building?
No, actually. There's no need to now.
Okay, so
So-
we can take him to wherever he needs to go.
No.
Exactly.
Wait, are we? So we're taking him
What's your
somewhere? And he's not
cyber
just
rating?
dumb.
3.
I mean,
If
he
you
can, he
do
can call
that,
for a
then you get
lift.
2
Yeah.
re-rolls on
Well,
matrix
he's
actions.
paid us, guys.
On matrix and
Like,
Yeah, you don't owe him anything.
yeah,
For any matrix
like,
actions,
we
you get
basically
2
covered
re-rolled
everything.
dice. You get a +3 to your firewall.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. But just,
Thank you.
you can always buy it to Cyberdeck 4 then.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. The matrix
I got an
actions.
upgrade.
The matrix, yeah.
Ooh, and also do you have the exploit one?
No, I
That
don't.
might be a good one. That gives you 2 re-rolls on non-cyber combat hacking tests.
Which you do a lot of.
I do a.
Oh.
Okay, I might do that. Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you, Sutter.
So yeah, so your responsibilities to Stubblefield are complete. He needs to go on to his next destination, but you're under no obligation to escort him at this point.
So I'm broken. Like I have like actual damage.
True. Well, it was only to armor, so you're actually okay. The flicker was only brief.
Oh,
Yeah.
but it didn't break the carbonite. Or
No, your armor's back up to full now
Yeah.
because we're not in the combat scene anymore.
Okay, great.
Were you really hoping for like an awesome scar?
I was hoping for something that would be interesting. to
Man,
talk
nothing's
about.
coming through.
No. You know,
There's probably like a scrape on the ceramic, but
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
just superficial.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
If you're really looking for a new look, we can always like go through some galleries, like flick through some like maybe a different hairstyle. for ya.
Possibly.
Different face shape if you want.
I like how I look.
A neat birthmark. A disconcerting birthmark.
The possibilities are endless.
Indeed.
So shall we get back to town or?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
hop in the van
HQ.
and
Sure.
get going. We've gotta get.
We're abandoning him in
set
the middle of
down.
this like deserted.
It's
No,
a safe
he's,
house.
he's calling in for
Yeah,
a
this
ride.
is where he's safe.
Yeah.
This is his
Alright.
safe house.
Okay, so I guess we clamber back into the van and.
Kat and Sedna are in need of medical attention. Do you
Yeah.
want to take them to a hospital?
Is there
Probably know a
clinic?
guy.
There's
Yeah.
clinics.
You
and
do
stuff.
know a guy, actually.
Yeah.
You know, you have a fixer friend, don't you?
I do.
Yes.
Ooh, yes. Let's go to that person.
Which I'm still disappointed that apparently no one has
I
jumped on that.
know.
That's weird.
By the way, guys, super disappointed that no one has hopped on that yet. Get your shit together,
Has
Yeah,
anyone done
hello.
my family yet either?
Yeah.
Nope.
bastards.
I'm looking for like more on my
I
programmer.
thought they would be more excited.
I
I
know.
did
I know.
too.
They all voted for this.
Although I'll
right?
totally-
Yes, Susan.
Susan S.
You keep so
Whoever
much
you
work
are.
into chill semester and nothing into this.
You should mark a little
Well, I
note.
mean, we're-
Susie gets called out at minute this.
We're ones to talk where it's like, oh, I forgot to do this. Oh, I forgot to do that.
Yeah, it's true.
There's something about this game that just makes it slip through your mind nets,
Well, I
you
mean, if you
know?
think about it, like it's super new still.
Yeah,
we just
we're
have
getting
like a week off.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
and we had another week off. in
Yeah,
between.
it's been very sporadic, so.
So out of 4 sessions, we've like had 2 breaks already.
Right. Kind of ridiculous.
I think it's fine. All right, so
Oh my
It'll
God,
be
stop.
fine. It'll be fine.
So we're heading back to HQ, or no, to this
Street
address
dock.
of the street dock that Sotar knows.
All right,
Okay.
fuck it. I'm gonna roll up my own people.
Damn right.
That's right. Later. You
Yeah.
know, I can
Right.
figure that
Sure.
out. But yeah,
Driving.
mystery person, mystery fixer.
All right.
Driving.
Fine. So that's all taken care of. Your 2 compatriots are handed off into the able hands of
Okay.
a underground street dock. What?
So as that's happening, I mutter under my breath, because no one's listening to me. I don't think anymore.
Aw.
I'm beginning to sense that no one's listening to my inspirational quotes.
I
So
had a fun fact for your last
that's true.
inspirational
Just because
I got
there's
shot.
just because there's no like significant hostility every time you say one of your quotes doesn't mean that we don't take it to heart.
Yeah, you're just missing out on Kat's outraged reactions.
Actually. So I muttered, but this is strange. This is strange though because I mutter this quietly to myself,
That's a first.
and
It is.
as opposed to announcing it really in a loud, cheerful voice. But so I say, after time itself comes the funeral.
Ooh. Ooh. All right.
Curious.
That's deep.
So I don't know if anyone heard that.
I mean, we're all still on our comlinks, right?
But
Yeah.
I said it kind of quietly though. You may be distracted by other things. I don't know. I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to play this in some way that's interesting for me.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I think we would notice that, like, Opal, are you sulking?
I don't respond.
That is not very hospitable.
Opal, are you okay to drive?
She's gone off the grid.
Ken, I'm fine to drive. My driving skills are intact.
Okay. Well, why don't we go back to base and get ourselves put back together?
I need to realign,
Yes, you do.
and I start up the car.
Aww.
Are we leaving them there at the clinic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we head over back to the soy nut dispensary.
Yes, voodoo soy nuts. And
All right.
all right, so that
I'm
was an
distraught.
interesting Monday.
Yeah.
Opal, are you
I went through a lot.
You did, and you know what? You did good, girl.
Thanks, Sotar. So I smile at you, and then
She's back.
and then I instantly shut down and go into realignment mode
Right.
in that inaccessible Oracle Light mode.
Perfect.
So the
Okay.
droid's probably sitting in the chair, just kind of like a doll.
Yeah. Obviously, Ken wants to.
Well, it's still the same day that I beatled last.
But
True.
At the same
hey,
time, I did
You're an addict.
Come on,
What do you
man.
mean? It's
Yeah.
only the same
almost
day.
lose number 27, so I think I'm gonna slot into that one for I'm gonna call it a shorter session, but it's gonna be the full 3 hours.
Yeah. I'll only do a half hour today.
Yeah.
Wrong. All
I can
right.
stop anytime I want.
Need a timer and just keep pressing snooze.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Anything in particular that Sotar wants to do, or?
I'm gonna go for a walk.
Oh, nice.
Stretch my legs a little bit. I've been a long time in this van lately.
True. All
It's a big
right.
van, but it still feels cramped.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
This is very true. All right.
I'm curious about that figure that came up in the BTL.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Isis.
Isis. Yep.
Oh yeah, I wonder.
Yeah. It's very curious. She does look a little bit out of place with the other customers.
Yeah.
There's really no one else in that garb, and no one seems to be taking notice to her.
Yeah, it's
like-
a little passe, honestly.
It's retro.
Yeah, it's a throwback, but
Isn't it antique at this point?
I would say.
basically.
Yeah.
Well, you just fought a bunch of guys dressed like Edgar Allan Poe, so in
Yes.
real life.
It's true, actually. This may seem a little less jarring to me this time.
Uh-huh. All right, so I'm just wondering what Soder might see as he
There's not a random encounter table.
takes a stroll. There is. I'm just looking for it.
my god.
Never mind. I don't know, just taking some time to clear my thoughts. I'm contemplating Opal's journey to humanity and how it parallels my own journey. Hers is certainly more
I do have a.
more open, you know, to experience. You know, she's not necessarily tainted by prejudice and
Very true.
and also the negative experience in carrying that in the same way. So I'm thinking about that.
Okay. I do, have, by the way, have a random fixer generator. If you want to do that right now.
Sure.
Okay.
Make it happen.
So,
No, I've got like also like a random enemy who I never generated because I thought someone would want to.
Yeah.
So let's go.
Some people like time
No,
participating.
it's too late. This is session 4.
that's right.
We're gonna randomly generate
We're doing it.
my enemy who's still my contact.
We're doing
I
it.
love
I
that.
think it's
though.
hilarious.
I love that.
Oh yeah,
I do
also
love
have
that.
an
I'm pretty
enemy
sure I
donor.
like saved their life and they really hate me for it. Right. All right, fix your friend.
Okay, do you have percentile dice with you?
Fix a
I
friend.
totes
You
do.
can have it.
Me.
Nina move.
Well done, Bubba.
All right.
Make it happen.
Got a 37.
Okay.
So your fixer's name is Desmond Crisis, which
Oh
is
yeah,
amazing.
that's good
That
for a
sounds like
street
a
talk.
drag king name.
Actually.
Drag King, yeah. And then you're
That would be my
gonna
drag king name. Desmond
hell
Crisis.
yeah. Then you're gonna roll again to see what's going on in his life, what his notable feature is, basically.
Okay.
Wow, I love it.
26.
He is being blackmailed by corporate aristocrat Fatima Rashid.
Ooh,
That's good stuff.
I love it. It's a great name too.
Mm-hmm.
What is that name?
Fatima Rashid.
Rashid.
And then you're going to roll again to see what his actual occupation is.
I thought he was a street dog.
No, he knows a street dog.
Oh, he knows one. Okay.
72? He's a vehicle dealer.
Oh,
This is where we have a sweet man.
that's how we got the
All right.
name.
And one more time for his appearance.
66.
He has a grubby punk look. He's pumped with a baritone voice.
I was picturing a bald buff guy.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. There you go.
Desmond Crisis.
Oh my god. I just saw another name on here.
What is it? What is it?
All right, well, I need to roll on the enemy, so.
Yeah.
All right.
How do I figure, like, how should I figure out, like, how I know them? You just.
Well, let's roll them up and then we'll
All right,
see.
all right.
But I'm sorry, this name, Adolf Hipster.
Oh,
Okay, so haven't
That's
you
definitely one of
guys
the
read
mods.
the online comic Hipster Hitler?
No.
Oh my
Hitler.
god,
Oh.
Hipster Hitler
I'll pull
and
it
then
up
Bruce
right
of Stalin.
Bruce of Stalin.
no.
Oh,
yeah.
They both they're both in this one comic together.
Okay.
There's like one where it's like, you know, Hipster Hitler with his like hipster
Yeah.
dude, and he's wearing this T-shirt that says "I love juice."
Oh my god.
And one of his like underlings comes up and he's like, "Mein Führer, you realize?" He's like, "Yeah, it's ironic."
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I know, but it's just gold. There's another one he's like leading out like the battalion of tanks and he's on his like fixie bike.
Oh my god.
Gold, I tell you.
That does sound amazing.
Alright, I got an 8.
Okay. Your enemy is known only as the Mask Maker.
Oh. Do you not approve of that?
Alright. That
she
sounds
knows
ominous
when he
as
makes the
fuck.
masks out.
Yep.
Jesus.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Yep.
20?
Okay.
Clearly my percentiles look
This
like
person
this.
relishes the power his tailored drugs give him over others.
So he sells.
He,
He's like
he
your
sells custom
manufacturer.
drugs that are tailored to the user that allows him to.
Oh man.
exert
that
influence.
that is pretty powerful.
Yeah, I can see why Soda would consider him an enemy.
Yeah.
He poisons the streets
Poisons
That's right.
people's minds.
and minds. Yes.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay.
A 2.
Wow.
He's a talent agent.
Oh, what a
That is scummy.
Oh, sick.
That's
Yep.
so scummy.
That's
Alright.
damn scummy. And
A 28.
So he's an exhibitionist and a tease by nature, so he's usually just to be found wearing only a clear vinyl raincoat.
Weinstein?
He's the mask maker.
Oh wow.
So, clear
Wow.
raincoat, mask.
Oh, Why?
Clear mask. The clear masks. Those
Oh,
creepy clear
yeah.
masks.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
jeez.
That just kind of distorts his features a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what a creep.
Yikes.
Wow, that is.
Some bad news bears.
That is some bad news bears.
Alright. Should I go ahead and do my military buddy too?
Why not? While we're,
Yes.
this is totally entertaining. So
I
let's
love
keep it going.
this. Yeah.
Alright.
Your military buddy. All right.
At 14.
Mr. Blank.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. I'm thinking of Jerry Blake.
Well, that's his wife.
User.
Mr. Blank shoots anything but.
Ooh.
13.
Ew.
Ew. He's into cheap sex dolls, which leave scars due to latex allergies.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I bet I've had
Poor
to cast
Mr.
heal on it
Blank.
more than once. Damn.
Do you know this about your friend?
Of course I do.
Hell yeah. He's got scars
Oh,
around
man.
his lips.
I've got like really trusting eyes that just like people tell me things.
And he's also
That
like
too.
itching his crotch and
Yeah.
like his face is just.
His hands
like,
are all scarred up.
41.
No.
41.
Oh, actually, no, we know his occupation because he's
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Military.
military. Okay, so 32.
I would think latex allergies would still be a thing. At this
I mean-
point in
Well-
time.
He prefers the cheap ones. Like he likes the look.
Yeah. Oh,
I
man.
mean, this one you'd have to work to make it fit, but I'll tell you, and if you don't like it, you can re-roll. Geisha, chic, teenage girl, dark-eyed, and cold.
Yeah, no.
No.
I don't see that.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be funny, but no.
Right.
9.
Oh, well-groomed, youthful, boastful, snob.
Sure.
Yeah.
With scars on his face.
Yeah, I love that he's well-groomed, but he does latex scars.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good combo.
Oh,
A
gross.
snob, except for.
Yeah.
Yes. It's like, why do you keep buying those? They have sex robots now. It's the
Oh, come
future.
on.
Synthetic
They
skin.
even move when you do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Silk
God.
skin.
Great.
I mean,
love it.
some people are just they do what they're into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
All right, so as you're out for a walk, you see some of the Nomad girls, that bike messenger gang, the pedal gang, and
What did they wear again?
they're goth punk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So let's see here. Yeah, so there's a good half dozen of them, and they appear to be engaged in some sort of shakedown operation on a couple of the locals from the neighborhood. You know, they're just obviously have blocked off these two folks and are sort of their body language very intimidating. You know, their bikes are parked nearby. So
Are they like normal to our turf?
yeah,
Yeah.
they're the neighborhood gang.
Okay.
They're not like circling around the couple in their
Oh,
bikes.
that's even better. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Actually.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. They're doing slow circles around these people and like taunting them. And, you know.
Wait,
But
who are
they?
is it? Yeah.
Who are they?
Oh well, let's find out. Let's find out.
I mean,
What if it's a mask maker? You dick. You did that
he's probably enjoying it. They're all staring at
Mask
him.
maker.
It's like, yeah, look at me. I'm in my raincoat.
Oh my
It's not
god.
even raining.
That's
You know,
horrible.
it's raining somewhere.
Oh
It'll rain
god.
eventually.
Yeah.
All right, so I think that like I don't know. This is just weird that there's so many tables to generate this stuff.
Some
What-
of these names. Darkest Garvey.
Or like Dorcas.
Oh. All right. So. Yeah. Well, no. I mean, that's the fun of it, though, is that you know, it's like I don't know what's going to happen either,
Yeah,
and then we're collaboratively creating the story based off of the things that I'm generating. So. Okay. Let's see here.
I hope people are enjoying the page flipping.
Yes. Hot page flipping action.
Well, the ASMR stuff.
Oh yes, that's right. Coming soon. All right. So it's
Different
a.
channel. Right.
No, I'm gonna start doing ASMRs of character creation. Yeah.
That's like your
Just like the really gentle like.
Yeah, it was Susan's idea, and then the scribble scrabble
And
on
the scritch scratch
Scritching on
and the page flipping.
I will totally do so many of them.
Yeah. You're more than welcome to.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Anyone who wants in, I'll do the pilot episode, but then yeah.
People can, yeah.
I'm down.
So it's a couple young men, one with a short red mohawk and bondage pants,
Okay.
and then another one. Actually, it's a young man, young lady.
Oh.
So the guy has the short red mohawk and the bondage pants, and then the young lady, somewhat pear-shaped with a leather jacket and boots. So they're just kind of local punks, you know.
So these goth punks are.
Goth punks are shaking down the punks.
antagonizing
Yeah.
I mean, come on, if you're wearing bondage pants, you can't even run away in those.
No, it's kind of have it coming.
Yeah.
So they're just doing their thing.
Yep.
You know.
Well, maybe they're trying to get Miss Pear-Shaped to join the gang.
No.
Could be.
You
Ooh,
want
maybe
to-
she defected.
Oh,
Like it.
that's dark.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, go just seeing the neighborhood sites.
Yeah.
Oh, look being harassing peeps. Garbage.
Yeah, look at
Local
that.
sites. I love it.
So speaking of rain, there is there are threatening clouds overhead. You know, and the rain begins to fall, and as it hits your skin, it stings a little bit. It's an acid rain storm, probably.
It'll definitely make me smell later. I'll find some cover for a little bit.
Stopping and stinging.
Oh my
Duck into the nearest shop or something.
Alrighty.
Or nearest drinking establishment.
Of course.
Made it out.
Alrighty.
I already really hate coming home with like the wet cow smell, so.
The wet cow smell. Oh, is a note being passed? What is this?
Da-da-da.
Let's see what we got here.
You stink. Love Desiree.
Yeah, it's just a drawing of an upraised middle finger.
It's not just like a picture of a butt and then you.
Yeah, you.
Dear David,
You
butt.
equals.
It's just a dick buzz.
Just a dick butt. Not just.
All right. So, when?
I don't know. Realignment.
Yeah. Well, no, you got to shut down for that.
I am shut down.
I know, but no, I mean that's for realignment. You have to shut down.
Maybe as I'm.
Coming out.
We've talked about coming out of realignment is weird for me sometimes.
That is true.
So.
Okay. So.
And Opal is now a killbot.
Killbot activated. How can I help you? It's like RoboCop level, like
Yeah.
you're under arrest.
All right. So yeah, that could work.
Yes,
So Ken's just doing his Beatles.
Yeah, I'm curious what scenario. Like, I want to hear more about what you're experiencing in the BTL.
So I think this week is so Lane probably goes like on like a quick on like lunch break, and he runs into one of his regulars at where he's going, probably like a soy noodle place. And like he doesn't know the guy's name, he just knows him by what he usually orders. So like, in his mind he's just thinking, oh yeah, this guy is just like, his name is like double soy latte.
Right.
No whip. And,
No way.
No whip.
yeah.
It's no mask.
Oh my god.
No.
But they just sort of have a decent lunch, talking about their work, their slave labor jobs, and
What does soy lunch do?
Yeah.
he is a garbage man.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he reeks a little bit, but
He's a little
Lane's a polite guy. He doesn't he doesn't say anything.
That's so decent of him.
I know. Lane's nice.
And yeah, so like I guess at the end, like when you find out like his name is let's random roll a name.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Let's see here. I got a name.
This will be number
I'm
27.
really looking forward to the release, Lane getting a % raise at work.
Yeah. That's what I was hoping
Just
for.
a total normal corporate they're due
Yeah.
every
Right.
Yeah.
biannually or something, but just the excitement of
Also, I was hoping maybe also for a seasonal, we're doing our pumpkin spice stuff this time, we're doing our peppermint thing this time, you're getting ready for that, that, just the mundane details and complete and utter.
you guys got a new shipment of window decals
Yeah, there's
or
that,
new
yeah.
chairs or something.
Yeah.
Come the holidays, there's going to be another episode of Lane versus Christmas. So
Lane versus Christmas.
Does he have to say happy holidays?
So about he looks around and for his regulars he says Merry Christmas and he gauges. So he's
And
if
he's
he
really
wasn't
good at gauging.
if he wasn't who he is, he'd probably get in trouble. But
Yeah, or just like
Solid work
something
ethic,
happens
though.
in the bathroom at work, and the water's turned off for the day, like just stuff like that. Just
just mundane.
yeah, I love it.
The small dramas of life.
Yeah, having to change the prices on the price board, anyway.
What's this guy's name?
This guy's name is Ferdinand Kingston.
Ferdinand
The
Kingston.
trash man.
The trash man.
Hey.
Well, we'll see. I wonder
Takes
who
all
he is in
kinds.
real life.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know.
Turns out to be anyway.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I mean, at this point, there's a bit of downtime. You guys have some leads built up here.
We do.
When Opal, finishes her cycling,
Realignment.
her realignment,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass her that chip that I found, and tell her to look very carefully at it because we might be able to sell it for quite a lot of new yen
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
to the right buyer.
All right.
It's called double dipping.
The chip is called double dipping.
No,
I was like,
this
Double dip that shit.
is called double dipping, where you do a job and then you do the opposite job
right, yeah, no,
for
we
someone
got
else.
You got it. That's what the way you said it was like, double dipping is just the code name for that chip.
Yeah, I was like,
That's
is it
the
also
password that I put on the chip.
All right, okay. All right. Okay.
All right. So I'm thinking as for your note here, might be a midweek taster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh dear. She's just gonna murder us
I
in our
still have to
sleep.
read yours, I know, right? She
She's-
can get like all like screamers with us.
No.
She's a
I won't.
killbot now.
No, I'm not a killbot.
Or
she's the
perhaps a
Terminator.
flashback next session.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Talked about it.
Ba-da-da.
But yes, to answer your question, yes.
Good. All right.
To answer your question, almost never, but probably so.
Oh my
Signs
god.
point to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm getting out of realignment.
Get out of realignment,
Okay, wake up.
Finish up
which
my,
is 3 hours as well.
3 hours. And so I'm awake.
Yes,
I'm cogent.
you are.
I'm back in my droid.
You are.
And I'm like feeling myself.
You're feeling yourself.
But
Got
I'm
your
just
eyebrows
like,
on fleek,
yeah,
etc.
just seeing looking around the room.
Mm-hmm.
And I just say, maybe riches can become gobbledygook if you listen more to your head and less to your heart.
Huh.
That almost makes sense.
All of them almost make sense.
That's right.
She seems to be very cogent after she comes back.
Uh-huh.
So I get up out of the chair and I'm walking around. So Ken, you're hooked up still?
I'm probably just finishing up. You can,
Okay.
Wi-Fi in and tell
Okay.
me to stop.
For the love of God, man.
You're just like my alarm clock.
So I can get into that BTL and just walk up to the counter and say your shift's over now, Lane.
That's right.
Does that
Once
deliver
again,
order
yeah.
anything? When she
Apron
goes
off, clock out, walk out the back door, and then Ken sits up, and everything is a little less full of color.
Oh,
Jesus.
no. Little Ferdinand. Okay.
in? I think it's cyberized.
Less full of color.
Oh, he specifically got the sepia tone model.
No, he got the early 2000s or the mid 2000s movie graininess.
Right, desaturated.
So I'm just standing there looking at Ken, looking at you, and then I just turn around and walk away.
Okay.
Where's Sotar?
You back from your walk yet?
Did it stop raining?
Eventually.
Yeah, but eventually.
Yeah.
You really don't like anyone smelly like that.
No. There's like little clouds of acidic steam rising up from the street and the
So,
sidewalks,
yeah.
you know.
Is there a way to, would you be amenable to some type of I'm thinking there might be some, if there were bathrooms in the plant or whatever we're in, like the soy nut factory or whatever, that they had like hand blow dryers, like to dry your hands off.
Yeah.
Can I hack into those to make them better so you could dry off easier after your walk? Because there's little like Because
Right,
you
you
can turn them
can
up or
turn the
down.
yeah, right.
So I was thinking if I can get them all activated at the same time, you might feel less self-conscious about your.
I think he's just standing there like.
No, it's less that. It's just like it's like a pain to like shampoo and then condition your entire body because you have a pelt.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a fine pelted
All right.
hair.
Just thought I wanted to help.
No, I appreciate that. It's really the the shampooing and conditioning.
It's like a guy with a fever shouting at me.
All right.
So, anyways, but yeah, so we've got the chip, which we're gonna look into here.
Yeah, so I can start to.
There was also the matter of
There's
Ken's
just
missing
machine gun
family.
fire in the background.
No, that's just life in Seattle.
So we're on the outside. You know.
It's it's Wednesday's gang war.
That's right.
Because I mean, think about it. All the little shootouts we've been in. So it's like, it's another one happening in some other group somewhere.
That's right.
We're not
That's
the
right.
only shadow running group in
Oh
No.
Lord, no.
No. We're just the best.
There's the matter of Ken's missing family.
There he is.
Can you
There's
let us know about that yet, though?
Yeah, did you tell us?
No.
oh, okay. There's the matter of Opal's
No.
programmer,
Yeah.
which you haven't told anyone about. So you all have your own little secret leads. And then, yeah, there was the, speaking of gunfire, there was the incipient gang war that's going on your block.
No longer incipient.
No longer.
In
We
progress.
can hear it outside.
You can hear it outside. And of course, you can always search the Matrix for postings for new runs. That sort
So
of thing.
I want to examine this chip first.
Yeah, I'd say let's deal with the thing at
That
hand.
whatever we have.
Okay.
So I can load it. I mean,
Yeah.
into
Yeah.
me, I guess.
I guess. Yeah, you probably have a chip slot somewhere.
Just up the nose.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
I can see it.
So I just I access the chip. So
Okay.
I'm reviewing it. So should I use biot? What should I use to?
Well, there's no accountancy skill, so
Electronics. This is repair, but
right.
I mean, tracking.
That's an interesting application of it.
Yeah.
Why don't we do that?
Tracking plus
Yeah,
logic.
tracking.
Yeah,
Okay.
logic looks tracking. You're trying to follow a trail after all.
Yep. And tracking. And that's all I got. Oh, hacking tests. So code slinger +2. And +2 to percept. What the frick did I write there? Perception of others. Distinctive code. That's my code.
That's yours,
not.
yeah.
That's not it.
Oh yeah, tracking does cover matrix tracking. So
All right.
there you go.
Nice.
Wait, let me just check one other cyber deck. I don't think so, but I just want to make sure.
Cyber deck.
This is cyber deck.
Unless it's a really nice cyber deck, it shouldn't give you any bonuses.
Matrix actions.
It gives you extra matrix action.
And then cyber combat. And then. Let me just check on. Why biofeedback? Oh, that's. Okay. Alright.
Oh,
Yes.
I was forgetting after all.
2, 3, 4. 4!
4.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't you dare roll 5 or else.
I will kick you. Yeah.
Good game, everybody.
I'm gonna rage quit and just walk
Yeah.
away.
I'd like to see you try and flip this table. All right. Oh God. All right. 3. Whew. All right. So.
Barely dodged a beating.
I know. I'm just coming out of my depression well, so I'm feeling a little more comfortable. But it's like 5. It's like okay, fuck this game.
God damn it.
Just flip it.
Flip it. All right. So.
All right. Okay, so what you find is essentially all this data that Stubblefield, was talking about, right?
Okay.
All these
So he
all
was
these
right.
mysterious.
So he was not lying.
He was not lying. He's
Okay.
totally on the up and up.
Okay.
And then let's see here. You did get 4 successes.
Yeah,
net of
I did.
1.
Maybe,
Okay.
Maybe we can find out, or maybe she can find out who Zigul M is.
Yeah. Zigul.
Zigul.
Yeah.
Zigul.
Seemed like
Zigul.
seemed like they were interested in the data.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Are there any connections?
once we get your other roll, we'll combine it with the results of this roll, and I will elaborate. So for that, you'll need to get on the matrix and do some snooping.
Finally! Alright. So that's gonna be electronics?
Hacking.
Hacking?
Hacking.
Just
plus
hacking.
logic. Yep.
Alright.
Plus your code slinging.
Yes, I
Plus
got
code
it.
slinging.
I got it. And
So in the old Sega Genesis Shadowrun game, every time you went on the Matrix, it was like this silver guy with his arms up like this, and like lightning bolts would shoot out of his hands.
Oh, that's right.
You know?
Wow.
He was like, "Aww." That's how I always picture a guy on the Matrix.
and then I have my cyber deck, but my cyber deck allows me to maybe roll 2 dice on matrix actions.
Oh, reroll 2 dice?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
So,
Thanks, Jade, for reminding me about that.
Yeah.
I know. I just had to do that for my own shadow amps. I'm never gonna fucking remember that.
No. Oh my god. You alright?
No.
reroll 2.
I know.
Yeah. Oh.
3.
Damn.
What is happening? What happened to you? I'm yelling at my dice.
We used to have something.
We did. I'm just so used to rolling d10s again.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Wow. Wow, that is a... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, no leads on Jigul. However, you
This is so dumb.
you take some of that data from the data chip, you know, and you're just kind of following some leads and so on and so forth. And what you find is that most of what Stubblefield was saying was true. In terms of like these mysterious corporations that vanish after 2029 and nobody, on the boards is still around. Boy, they're really going at it
This
out
game
there.
war is just running forever.
It sure is. And
Sweet time.
Yeah.
yeah,
Sedna's gonna make a shit ton of money.
I know, yeah.
and so, but you do actually find a couple leads that you probably missed. They are.
Do we have to have this?
No, but seriously. I mean, there is an actual gang war
Can
going
we
on.
can we go to the basement to do this, where it's a little more soundproofed from upstairs?
Yeah.
Very well, very well.
You must.
It's a little jarring.
Well, yeah.
Shadowrun.
Yes.
Yeah, all right. I guess if I was rolling better, I wouldn't feel as
No, yeah, you're like, it mocks me.
pretty much.
All right, so what you find is some of the money trail leading to various shell companies located around Biloxi, Mississippi,
Okay.
where an impressive new dwarf-owned tech university has recently opened.
What?
That was perfect.
Dwarf-owned university. What's the university called?
That's an excellent question. What do you think it's called? What would a dwarf-owned tech university be called?
I don't know.
Oh, wait. I found this page the other day.
So bad.
It's a Shadowrun names generator,
That's
and it's got
weird.
things for all sorts
I'm
of
trying to figure
different-
out like something like short circuit something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, something
Oh my
around.
God.
Some playoff of like ITT or MIT.
Right. DIT.
Yeah.
Dwarf.
DTI.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah,
see, MIT
DTI.
is what?
Massachusetts.
Michigan.
Institute. Okay. Oh, Miniature Institute of Technology.
That's a good one.
Oh, good.
Yeah, Michigan.
Let's see.
Oh my goodness.
No, I feel like they'd give it a really long name because they're dwarves and
Oh.
Very self-important.
compensating.
Yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't be a short name, it would be a long name.
Let's see. A long acronym.
Well,
Let's see. Ascot, Associated Scholastic College of Technology.
Oh my god. Yeah, sure. Sounds great.
alright.
Nice. What was that
Apparently
again?
that's your superpower, Dave.
Yeah, apparently. Jesus.
Instant acronym.
Associate Scholastic College of Technology.
Okay. College.
Or should it be Ascetic College?
I like associated.
Okay.
Technology. Ascot.
All right.
Ascot University outside Biloxi, Mississippi.
Biloxi?
Biloxi.
You keep saying Biloxi. I'm like,
That's how you pronounce it.
Biloxi.
It's Biloxi.
It's with
I
the.
know
You say
it's-
it's Missouri.
Well, bollocks.
Shit, I don't know. All right. Anyway, so I find this out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I report out to you.
Curious. Would
Yeah.
that be where those dwarves came from? That seems a
thinking-
bit too thin.
It is, but they're obviously. I mean, I think this is a dwarven operation.
Maybe that's their uniform. Like at the.
They were ascots.
No.
Like their student uniform?
Well, no. Like the
speed
blue jumpsuits.
Yeah.
Were the blue speed suits where they're like the uniform for Ascot.
Yeah, I'm trying to think back on the logos that we saw. Maybe it had an emblem that was like the school seal or something.
On their suits?
Yeah.
No.
No.
didn't see it.
No.
I don't think. I think it would be more.
No, good try, but specifically, no.
Okay.
But in fact, not even a little bit.
All right. Well, we'll give it another try to find Ziggle M some other time, and then
Yeah.
maybe there's something else we can take care of, like this gang war. Do we even want to take care of the gang war? Is it really going to bother us?
What do you think, Sotar?
What do you know about
You
it,
know about the
Sotar?
streets.
What do I know about it? What don't I know about
well,
it?
with your streetwise knowledge, you would know that the Nomad Girls are the local, gang for this region, and that the Electric Bosses, who you ran up against at the
those fucking assholes.
yes, are sort of trying to worm their way in.
No.
The Nomad Girls are a go gang that are no questions asked courier service and also do ride-by hits. The Electric Bosses, on the other hand, supply banned porno BTLs.
Oh.
And
Oh.
Takes,
We know what that means.
We gotta
Yeah.
hit them hard. They're
Yeah.
they're in direct competition with the Scatterbrains, who also do BTLs.
That's right.
And they.
Not to mention the fact I'm all about that girl power.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one of them likes metas more? Which one of them is more meta friendly?
We know it's the Nomad Girls.
yeah, it's got to be the Nomad Girls. Yeah.
Because the other guys, Electric Bosses, were like,
Yeah.
No.
I don't think they'd let like orcs or trolls in. They probably couldn't ride around on the mopeds unless they were heavily modded.
Plus, who would ride on a moped? That's stupid.
Yeah. Why would a minotaur or a troll?
No, why would anyone ride on a moped? That's stupid.
Well, yes. There's also that.
No.
If
Ken.
anybody did that.
Why would anybody?
Ken. Yeah.
I never really thought that far.
It's lame, right?
Does Lane ride a moped?
No.
Good.
Does Lane ride a moped? No.
Are you
Lane,
sure?
Lane takes public transportation.
Oh, like a good citizen.
Yeah. It lets him meet more people.
Well, I don't know. I suppose that, if we know that they're trying to edge in and it sounds like this has gone on for longer than normal,
Yeah.
let's poke our heads up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, what's going on? Do we see any bodies in the street?
So by the time you emerge, it is the early hours of the morning on September 3rd, and whatever transpired has passed. The dock wagons have come and gone. So
Well, hopefully the girls won.
I'm sure they did.
If not, they can always hire us to get it back.
Well, where do they meet usually? Maybe we can bring them a gift basket of some sort. Again, these are just like office
Is it like
this
the
is
consolation fruit basket or is the victory fruit basket?
that's an
That's a
important
good question, Sotar.
Well, that is actually a good point. We should find out if they won first. If they won, we should bring them like actual confectionaries, and if they lost, we should bring them like a bouquet of Sedna grenades to really get the edge in the next fight with the Electric Kings.
Bosses.
But Electric Bosses, please.
Well, if they won, they'll be the Electric Kings.
In their dreams.
All right, so the Nomad Girls, as befits their name, are sort of dispersed. They don't really have like a main meeting spot. They're like a
To meet in the streets.
what do you call it?
They have a hub.
Flash gang, kind of thing, right?
So there's no hub.
There's no real hub. The Electric Bosses are known to hang out at a
The mini markets.
at a club, of course,
Shop and stuff.
of course known as the Flesh Cafe.
Flash Cafe.
Yes.
Wait, Flesh
Flesh
Cafe.
Alright. Yep, which is a
Cafe, but sweatier.
yes,
Cool.
known for its distribution of beetles, various sorts,
All right.
and so
So are we just gonna crack some skulls? Says Opal.
I think we should get some intel. Maybe find out if someone's going to pay us to crack some skulls.
Not to mention the fact there might be a way to get them to, leave without resorting to violence.
I don't know about that. The ammo costs money, so...
It's the electric bosses. They're wusses.
Of course, you did kill several of them yesterday,
they
so.
might have to pick with us.
None of them, sir.
You actually didn't. You just got covered in various...
I was not paid to kill one of them, and so I did not.
I just got covered
That
in
was
detergent.
almost all cat and Sedna.
Yeah.
True.
Sedna
Now-
and cat.
well, maybe we should visit our friends in the clinic and see how they're doing.
True.
Oh yeah, maybe that, or maybe we can help out your fixer friend with his problem.
His latex allergy.
True, that's another lead. I should jot that down.
Alright, so let's see. Do we want to see about getting rid of this chip first, since we started with that, or do we want to...
Seems like we hit a little bit of a wall with the chip, so we should probably try that again.
Another time.
We hit a little bit of a firewall with
Was
the
that we
chip.
hit a firewall? Or that we just ran out on that one lead for that one dude?
Yeah, you didn't really try to sell it, did you?
Well, I figured we probably, I figured that Zigul M probably wants to buy it, so that would be our first direct line to a buyer, and not us broadcasting that we have it.
Right. Yeah.
Because, we could always go on the dark web and be like, hey,
Right.
we've got this info, who wants to buy it, you can auction it off, but
Right.
then you're kind of advertising that you have it.
Right.
Yeah, if we have fixers, they might...
That is true, we could go through one of our fixers. We can go through your fixer, because we don't want to go through mine to sell this.
That's true.
Because mine is the one that got us the...
That's right, I was thinking, I'm like, oh, yes. We could. I was just curious. Because part of it, too, is if we contact that person... I don't know, it just seems like we're drawing an awfully complicated trail linking us to that,
Sale.
Well, that just whole interaction.
Mm.
Because then how do they know that we, found out about contacting them, and, they'll still know that we got it somehow, so...
Okay. We could try to find a fence.
Maybe.
One that just works straight cred sticks, not account transfers.
That might be preferable. I'm just saying, a really big bank is looking for this.
Right.
And so, even if there's, a big name looking for it, doesn't mean that we should, associate ourselves with it. Maybe.
Or we probably don't want to sit on it. It'll become worth less as time goes on.
Well, especially because he's just sold it, so yeah.
Yeah.
Probably first buyer. We can go hit up the Pose. They really wanted it.
That's true.
Well, the Pose wanted it for Zigul.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
So, we could hit up the Pose for Zigul's contact info, but then there's also the fact that we kind of shot one of them.
Ish.
Ish.
Nobody was killed. Nobody was even hurt.
Yeah, not really.
Yeah, it's true. It's just armor, really.
It Opal's pride.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hopefully you can go round 2 with that guy.
I could. That might be
I challenge you to
interesting.
fisticuffs, sir.
Yeah.
Could put the 2 of you in a ring and,
I bet on you.
start start an underground Opal.
Fight club.
Opal, pit.
Well, okay, so
Right.
how about this then? If we go to the Pose, we know that they can probably put us in touch with so-and-so,
Yep.
who we'd know definitely wanted it. At the same time, so-and-so, it sounds like, knows that
We were.
that Stubblefield made the sale, because as soon as Stubblefield was like, aha, I made the sale, then the Pose, left.
Right.
Right.
So he's probably already in the know that someone else has that information.
It's true. But Stubblefield was also concerned that the copy was out there regardless of whether or not he made the sale.
True, but he thought it was not out in the out for sale, that it was the people who were looking for him had picked up
Mm.
what he had discovered, right?
Well, he was concerned that the information would be out there. He was relieved when he thought that it was destroyed in the fire, not when he thought that the competitors had it.
Right.
Was it competitors though, or was it people who were tracking him?
There's other people who are tracking him, I thought.
The bank, again,
Right.
knowing that he had
So we can sell the information back to the bank.
well,
Double dipping.
but that's the thing though, that's not they lost that information or anything like that. we just have a copy of information
Yeah,
that's
that
already in
they
their files.
already know.
Mm.
Well, I say we just find the highest bidder.
All right.
True.
So we can just post it to the dark web then.
Or again, Fixer maybe
Or
knows
Fixer.
of a
Fixer could
person.
find a place.
Well, let's go talk to your fixer since we want to be able to solve his problem too.
Okay, sure, Matt.
Also, just to remind you that Let's Make a Baby is how some women say, I choose you.
That is surprisingly the most like
That is-
cohesive
that is
one,
odd.
and that
Yeah.
is scary.
I will never run out of inspirational quotes
sorry.
because existence is wacky.
Oh my god, are you serious?
I used to.
Okay. I used to.
Quotes give life meaning, and meaning is comfortable.
That's
The quotes
3.
are comfortable?
Is that 3 now? She's gonna just evolve into actually just speaking entirely
only in quotes, yeah.
I mean, existence is wacky.
Yeah.
All right, let's
And,
go see Desmond Crisis.
Desmond
right.
Crisis,
Yes.
of course.
Old Des.
So, Desmond Crisis. Okay.
So is Desmond Crisis a drag king?
That's what I'm thinking. It feels like that.
Yeah, I think so. Why not? Let's
Yeah.
go with that.
Are you happy with that, Jade?
Yeah. I love drag kings.
All right.
Love drag of all forms, really.
All right, so you meet up with Desmond
Why-
Crisis.
why are
I'm
you-
sorry,
Why are you grimacing?
He's looking at a name generator,
Yeah.
I think.
Oh
I
no.
am.
What is it?
All right, so
Come on.
I'm sorry. It's so simply stupid. That's just what made me make that face. So you meet up with Desmond Crisis at his favorite downtown bar, Shrimp City.
Yes.
Is it also a dwarf bar?
The name of a pub on the campus.
Well, it was either that or Jim's king size chicken hole. So,
Oh man.
Which one sounds like it'd be more likely to have drag at?
yeah, actually, it's chicken hole wood. You're right. You're right.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
so it's the chicken hole.
Jim's king size chicken hole.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay, so I love random generators so much. All right.
Oh yes.
Oh,
So,
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
so you're at the chicken hole.
Yeah.
So let's see. These are soy chicken strips then, or soy mushroom.
Yeah, yeah. Soy fungus mushroom chicken
Yeah.
strips. Yeah,
It's deep fried though. Who cares?
Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm. So you meet up at the chicken hole in Bellevue, and
Bellevue. Oh.
not too far from a large glass skyscraper for the Mitsuhama Corporation.
Okay.
And yeah, so so what can I do for you, Soder?
That's the voice.
That's right. He's got kind of a Christian Slater kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's drag king, Christian Slater kind of.
Yeah. I get it.
That works.
I'm picking it up.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ah, picking up what you're
Can I stick my hand out like, hello,
Oh, hi there.
handshake.
Handshake.
How do you do?
I'm fine, thank you. Who are you?
I'm Opal.
Opal, nice to meet you. Slide on into the booth.
Okay, do.
Uh-huh.
Desmond, how's it going?
Can't complain, but there's a little bit of an eye twitch. You know?
Oh, my friend, you look troubled. Sit, tell us.
Well, yeah. I mean, if I have to be honest, I am going through some corp troubles right now. So
You don't say always, right? Those guys.
putting on some club music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chicken hole. Yes.
Floor show.
Coming to the stage right now.
Oh
It's
no.
like ladies in chicken suits with just like
Yeah.
the legs sticking out
Yeah.
with high heels.
Uh-huh. I
Uh-huh.
can picture it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man.
Yep.
Like big boobs and little bikini
Yeah.
tops.
Yeah.
Right.
Chicken
right.
suit bikinis. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
All about it.
Mhm.
But I'm picturing like the chicken lady from Kids in the Hall, like the chicken. I'm sorry.
Place that one.
What?
I can't place that one.
Yeah, well, look up Chicken Lady and Kids in the Hall and you'll get it.
All right. So yeah, coming to the stage right now, the Blitz Baroness.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
That is a more of a poultry pun, but
Mm.
Desmond, I'm sorry to hear that. That is most troubling, my friend.
But that's enough. That's enough about me. What can I do for you? He's wearing a cologne that has a distinct odor of cinnamon to it.
I can just picturing like drag king Christian Slater smelling like cinnamon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a nice.
It's a lot.
It's good.
Opal's really into
I'm
it.
into it.
Opal's really discovering her love for cinnamon. Well, my associates and I have come across some information that we thought might be worth something, and
Mm-hmm.
figured you'd be just the person to perhaps help us pass it along.
That's what I do. So,
Deal
What do you,
vehicles, deal chips.
absolutely anything you got, I can cut a deal. So, so what is this exactly? What are we talking about here?
Well, it would seem that which bank was it?
HBK
HBK. May or may not have forgotten to
or HKB.
HKB clean up their trail with regards to some potentially incriminating transactions, which points to an awful lot of fraud, my friend.
You don't say. So, bank's in trouble, eh? Well, maybe my problems, Sue problems. Yeah, maybe we can do a little fair trade, a little
Scratch
exchange.
my back.
All right,
Scratch
yeah,
yours.
yeah. Because unloading a bank related, bit of hot chip action, that's going to be tough.
Well, the sooner we move it, the less hot it will be.
Of course, of course. So, how would you feel about a little wet work in exchange?
I don't do that kind of thing anymore.
I do.
But that's one of my cues.
Nice.
Ew.
Pop
Nice.
boy.
Woohoo.
Damn it, Ken.
Yeah. Well, that's great. That's great, Ken. So, I'm having a bit of trouble, you see, and you don't have to necessarily grease this lady, but just get her off my back,
Is geeking an option?
if you feel like that's what you need to do.
It's usually what I feel like I need to do.
Ken, we talked about this. There are other ways to vent your anger.
Less anger, more professionalism.
We choose our professions, Ken.
Sometimes our professions choose us.
Oh.
We can make employment become obsolete.
Yay! Apple's delightful.
Oh man, I think that needs to be one of our clips.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Make employment obsolete. Nice.
All right. So what's the what's the deal? What's the scoop?
What's the deal? Well, she actually works just down the road here at the Mitsuhama Tower,
Okay.
and yeah, she's just trying a little blackmail on me. So
On you.
yeah, can you believe it?
What are you hiding?
Yeah, well, see, that's the problem. She's actually got the goods. So, of course, you don't want me to tell you, because then, yeah, just make sure she can't blackmail me anymore.
Okay.
Are there items that she has?
It's more some information that she knows.
So it's not hard data. It's knowledge.
Yeah, the worst kind of blackmail.
Yeah.
What have you tried in the past to stop her from blackmailing you?
Paying her money.
Oh.
I see.
It's getting a little expensive though,
Yeah.
and she's upping her prices.
Well, she has to know that would increase her odds of dying.
Yeah, well, she, I think she thinks she's in a more powerful position than she is.
What's her weakness?
What's her weakness? Well, I don't know a whole lot about her, actually. She plays her cards kind of close.
How did you meet her?
That's a whole other story.
Does she ever full dive
Does she ever...
into the Matrix?
Ah, yes, of course. Not really, no. She's more of an AR type person.
Well, that takes care of that option.
Like I said, she plays her cards close.
Yeah. Well, you know, a good solution to a blackmailer who's using information is a bullet to the brain. The other option is frying their cranium with black ice, but if she never full dives, then that's not exactly a possible route.
No, that's true.
Do you know where in this building she works?
She is in the media operations department.
What's her name?
Fatima Rashid.
That's right.
Fatima Rashid. Opal.
Yes.
Can you pull up all information that Mitsuhama might have on Fatima Rashid?
Sure.
Don't try not to trip anything, but
Okay. We're
Meh.
close enough, right? That I can.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no distance penalties. But this is Mitsuhama, so it's going to be pretty locked down.
well, she's in. What did you say she was in? Public relations.
Media operations.
Media operations.
Yeah.
So she might have a public profile.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Accessible.
I'll give you a certain amount, but we'll see if you can pull anything else out.
Yeah.
Do you want to add a glitch die for fun? No? Okay.
No. I actually just want to get my regular dice rolls under control.
That is true, okay.
4.
I got 4 as well, so that's a tie, which I believe goes to you.
Yep.
She's been working at Mitsuhama for 7 years. And she is the media operations liaison. So her name's actually all over the place because usually it's a CC byline on the press releases and you know, that kind of thing. So she actually does have a pretty public face. You even pull up some vid footage of her, speaking, appearing on, corporate promotional videos and that sort of thing. So
Opal, does she have any upcoming public speaking arrangements?
she does indeed on September 5th.
What's today?
2 days from
Today
now.
is the 3rd.
How time sensitive is this, Mr. Slater?
Mr. Crisis.
Mr. Crisis!
Mr. Crisis.
Oh my god.
How time sensitive. I just made my monthly payment, so.
Okay.
So she probably isn't suspecting anything.
Exactly.
All right. And where's this speaking?
Where is this taking place?
The speaking engagement is going to be in the media liaison department at the
Because it's just broadcast
Mitsuhama.
now?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Exactly.
Okay. All right. Can you get me some blueprints?
Sure.
Opal.
Yeah, so another.
Yes, another one. Oh, that's terrible. 2.
Not as bad as me.
Really?
3.
3? Well, I got
That's
2.
2.
So. So you pull up some. You head to the local fire station. And you find some blueprint information, fire maps, that kind of thing.
Evacuation routes. In the event of a fire.
That's right.
Yeah.
What does that evacuation route look like?
Stairways,
Yeah.
back stairs,
Mm-hmm.
I like the devilish gleam in his eye.
The cogs are turning.
Yep.
All right. I have an idea. Do they separate VIP versus general population evacuation routes? Is there a higher tier evacuation?
Sort of by default, because for the higher floors, which are obviously the more upper echelon execs, those do have like their own stairs. Yeah. that eventually join up on lower levels with the more general evacuation stairs.
Not to mention the fact, I'd imagine that if you have better spot, thus better status, you're closer to the outside rather than crammed on the
Yep.
inside.
Yep.
So
Well, she'll be on stage talking though during that, so
Yeah, she'll be doing her TED talk.
yeah, so maybe she would be evacuated in a certain direction versus the rest of the people who are listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
they'd have a
Actually.
backstage.
I'd like to try to isolate her perceived route and plant something maybe. Though I don't exactly have explosives, so maybe I'll just plant myself.
Also, maybe Sedna might be well enough by then.
That is true. Sedna we could rig up some patented Sedna grenades, and maybe let's see. Might need to utilize roof access to make the break for it, but let's see. I mean, technically, according to the mechanic, shouldn't we be in the Shadowrun and then do the flashbacks, or should we just plot it now?
You can plot it now. The flashbacks are just there for so that you don't have to feel like you have every single thing locked down.
Fair enough.
Right, because I think there's going to be input from others on how
Okay.
it can go.
That's true.
So-
that too as well. Yeah.
We can have Sedna. We can propose to Sedna that she plant some explosives in whatever evacuation route she has.
Right.
Maybe combined frag and flashbang. Opal can set off the alarms. You know, maybe even turn on the sprinklers to really sell it. And then Kat and I could be in the actual stairwell itself as backups in case the grenades don't quite take her out. We can make sure of the job, head to the roof, and then do some sort of departure through that route. Either base jump or wingsuit or I don't know, repelling.
base jump or wingsuit.
I'm sure she would be perfectly happy with a base jump.
No, I'm just imagining
She always lands on her feet.
where.
Oh,
what
shit.
floor it's on out of how many floors, because it may end up being that you're not the roof is farther. That's all.
Yeah, it's a glass tower, right?
Uh-huh.
So it's probably at least 30 stories at least.
I'm
More.
gonna say, let's see how many Mitsuhamas are in here. They have a downtown tower that would be the main building. So yeah, I'd say this one's like 50.
50 stories.
Yeah.
Adjacent buildings, similar heights. So we could rig a zip line to evacuate to one of the other roofs,
Yeah.
and then at the same time we can have Opal take care of security, or at least the cameras.
It's good planning music.
Yeah. But what do you do, Soter? What are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Maybe I wonder if we could insert you into the crowd itself for the speech, and you might be able to deposit, before the talk around the room some smoke bombs that are timed to go off.
I am not gonna lie, that sounds like fun, but I'm awfully conspicuous in a crowd.
That's fair.
Right.
And so discreetly placing smoke bombs is like,
I might
Well,
be better equipped to do that.
People are looking at your face and your stature. They're not necessarily.
people also tend to give me a wide berth.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I may be better suited for that, Ken, because I look like one of you.
That is true, and you will need to be in close proximity. So maybe, how would we?
I mean,
What
I
do we
could
need smoke bombs for?
Just to sort of maybe sell the
distraction.
distraction a little bit more. But if
I mean, if we have grenades going off.
well, grenades will be going off after the alarm goes off when evacuation has taken place. But that will sell it in the post.
Well, why don't we just rig multiple explosions? Because then we don't have to rig the alarm. The alarm will go off.
That's fair.
Desmond, is there a message that you would want broadcast instead of what Fatima is going to be communicating to the general public?
Oh.
A message?
I don't know, just something that maybe...
Do you have anything on her?
Yeah, I can put something together.
Because maybe we could broadcast that as that's going awry, and then everyone will see it.
We can insert that as her holo instead of whatever her presentation is.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
Just so she
Later.
knows.
Fun.
Just so she knows and won't do it again.
Right.
Well, she definitely won't do it again.
Because she's gonna be, fragged. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think we have ourselves a deal. I will work on finding a buyer for your chip. Do you mind if I take it?
No, you need to see what's on it, so
Yeah.
I'll pass it over.
Okay. So he takes the chip, and once my little problem's cleared up, I'm sure I'll have a buyer by then. And we'll
Reconvene.
get that arranged.
Sounds good.
Excellent.
Always a pleasure doing business.
Oh, yes. Well, that's what friends are for.
Oh yeah. All right. So I think we'll leave it off there.
Sounds good.
Since I want everyone, or as many people here for the run as possible. Unless there's any kind of last minute things, or you guys want to spend your karma or anything like that.
I guess we could spend the last little bit of time we have here looking at karma expenditures that we can do to help each other out.
Yeah, I just think as we're leaving and shaking Desmond's hand,
Yes.
Opal says, "Nowadays people say let's travel the world together as if it was I want to drink your blood."
So his smile falters ever so slightly.
And I just turn and walk away.
All right.
Really makes you think.
Yeah.
It really does.
So yeah,
Please
the
tell
new-
me if this becomes boring and dumb.
Dude,
No,
this
it's
is like,
This is
yeah.
This is like not all of them have to be like perfect. Like that's kind of what's amazing about them.
Mhm.
Sometimes they're just like, what?
Like, what am I saying right now?
Yeah.
it's like the background music. Occasionally it's spot on.
That's
right.
That makes it
Some
all
are like
worth it.
really creepy because you have no like. I mean, you have some gauge because you're programmed for like hospitality, but at the same time you're like exploring that. Like this.
Right. Like, what does it mean to be kind and friendly?
Right.
And those words make sense, don't they?
Yes. I know
They're
those words.
composed with both grammar and.
Spelling, proper spelling.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
proper
so-
noun and grammar placement, noun and verb placement.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, any upgrades with your karma? Or are you guys banking it still? Or?
So where are the upgrades? Like, where...
Well,
Do we have a list of those?
you might under
I have
quick
one.
reference, but yeah, we've also got
You
one.
can
over
improve an
here.
attribute, improve or add a skill, improve or add a shadow amp.
And then what are the point costs for that then? Like karma points. Skills are...
So skills are skills are the new rating.
Okay.
Attributes are the new rating times 2.
Okay, times 2.
It costs 2 karma for a specialization in just any skill. That's 2 or more rating.
2 or
right?
more. Yeah. Can't do a rating one.
And it costs 2 karma to buy a new skill at base level.
Okay.
You can also improve an existing shadow amp.
Yep.
So give a shadow amp an effect or boost an existing effect.
So what is that? Because I've noticed that for some of them they have like defined levels. If it doesn't, then are
You're-
they boostable or?
They are boostable. You're just adding an effect. So there's that shadow amp cost thing somewhere. One of those pages. I think
Oh, the base
right
cost
there.
added effect. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So a new shadow amp costs in karma whatever the new level would be. So if you're bumping from 4 to 5, it costs 5.
No, but I
karma.
guess what I'm asking about is in terms of improvements.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like, Sage has all those nifty things like her chameleon suit and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, if you want to give it a game effect, then you would pay some points off of that chart there.
Yeah, like it does wants to turn her cyber deck into a shadow amp to give her like extra dice on hacking rolls or extra rerolls.
Yep. Exactly. I had a firmware upgrade. You can also remove a negative quality by paying 6 karma. You can improve your armor by spending 3 karma for each 3-point improvement to a maximum of 12. And you can upgrade your weapons
Indeed.
or gear.
Ooh, I can increase my rerolls for my weapon.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
not bad. Or increase the damage.
Yeah.
Change 8p to 9p. That's not a bad. It's not a bad buy. That would knock out standard armor in one hit potentially.
True.
So how would we increase our edges?
Increase your edge.
By attributes?
Let's see.
Increase the amount of edge you have. So edge would be an attribute, or edge would count as an attribute.
Yes.
So you're starting at 1 edge. So to get 2, it would cost 4 karma.
Let's see here.
To get to 2, it's the new rating.
New
times
rating
2.
times
Times
2,
two.
then yes.
So 4
Alright,
karma
so
or to get the second
2.
level of edge.
Yeah.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do
I
that.
want to increase some of my skills, or do I want to increase logic?
Logic comes in handy.
It does, but I feel like astral combat and sorcery is cooler. Without the sucking music. And then so for the added effects, it's saying like the cost +1 or +1 per level. Is that talking about karma points?
Yeah.
Okay, so really for the cost, it's if it just says +1, then it's 1 karma.
Let's see here. Or, no, it's not. Oh, sorry. It's not the karma. It's the level of the Shadow Amp.
Oh, gotcha.
So that's the Shadow Amp's level. So you figure out the new level based on the improvements you want to do, and then you would
Gotcha.
pay for it according to the according to the cost.
I guess I'm not quite understanding, like.
It's an amount of karma equal to the new level.
Okay,
Yeah.
but they count like adding an effect
Mm-hmm.
ends up increasing the level as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that took me a little bit to process that. You know,
I feel like I'm still trying to figure out like when you include the shadow amp value. for
Yeah, the
roll.
Shadow Amp value is sort of a separate thing, and then the level is its own thing. So like if you had wired reflexes 2, that doesn't mean the Shadow Amp is level 2 necessarily.
No?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah. They might be the same number, but they're actually 2 separate things.
Okay. I'm trying to like look at one of mine to see like.
Sure.
So like for instance, if I had. Oh, I see. So level is 1, 2, and 3, whereas amp level is 2, 3, and 4.
Uh-huh.
So
Exactly.
so I guess that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what am I supposed to write down there? Like, if I spent 1, 2, or 3 karma on it, then I'm respectively getting 2, 3, or 4 levels for it.
It would be level 2, 3, or 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if
Okay.
you spent 1 karma, it would be level 2.
All right. Well, then I have level 4 in that, not level 3. That makes more sense now.
Okay.
So for purchasing a shadow amp, we just purchase at the value that it is? Like,
Yes. Purchasing, like, so a new one, brand new one. If you have an open Shadow Amp, okay. And pay the karma equal to the level you purchase. Yep.
Okay.
cool.
So if it says amp level, whatever, then
Yeah.
the cost
That's
and
it.
the level are the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it
Yeah.
specifies something different, then it's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really, it looks like that's the only one where that is the case for magical imps.
Aha. Okay. And there's also a spell effects and costs thing, or do you see that? It's from page 207. So you can add armor avoidance, you can add multiple targets, extra damage.
No, I did not see that, and that's why I was kind of confused.
Okay.
207, you say. Oh, look.
Yeah, I don't know why they have it on a completely separate page.
Really far away.
Really far away.
Yeah, it's weird.
Okay.
But there you go.
And so that's saying it's 1 plus.
Yeah, so to add base damage of 6p or 5s plus armor avoidance, that would cost 1. Or to add armor avoidance would cost 1, or extra effects, multiple targets.
Sure, but it's saying it's going to cost 1 plus with the. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, yeah, it would add the cost. It would be an additive cost. So if you have what's your, I don't know, what's your stun
It's
thing?
2.
Okay, so if you added say, multiple targets, that would make it level 3, so you'd pay 3 karma.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely gonna do that then.
Yeah.
All right.
Because last time, remember that penalty sucked.
Yep, it did.
Okay, so then that brings you down to 4.
I think I'm gonna get some more cyberware.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm gonna follow Sidna and get some reaction enhancements.
Nice.
So that'll be 3 karma, and I'll get +1 attack, +1 plot point per scene.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, or combat scene, I guess.
So you'll need those 2 days downtime anyway to get your, your wires in.
I'll go see the street doc that's
Right.
it's fixing up Sedna and Kat, and just be like, hey, I need some cyberware.
Can you shove some wires at my spinal column?
Oh,
Exactly.
Now, what does it mean if it's an advanced amp?
Oh, where does it say that?
Well, under the added effects, it's advanced/damaging/magical effect.
Oh, okay. That would just be... Geez, I don't know.
It says they're not cumulative. Choose the effect for the chosen level.
Uh-huh.
And that's
I
fine.
guess what they just mean by advanced is like this does something more than what it says on the tin.
Yeah, so
thing.
like for Sage, she wanted to have her weapon fly around. That would be like an
Yes.
advanced, I think.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm trying to think out which of my skills is the most. Which one have I used the most?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't used conjuring very much, but I don't know if that will come up more or not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, in what situations is that likely to come up?
Conjuring is if you want to bring in like a totem spirit, like actually physically in the physical plane. You
I'll
know.
go for astral combat then.
Yeah. You know, like when that bear spirit showed up, you didn't have to roll for that because that was just an effect of that encounter that you'd had with the bear spirit. But,
Gotcha.
But that would be something like you want to actually summon a spirit to come in and wreck shit or go spy for you or whatever.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, so I'm
I'm
gonna
better astral combat and stun holds now, so that's good.
Oh yeah, definitely.
put damage on my rifle for another 3 karma.
Alrighty. I'm so used to like World of Darkness experience tallies. So it's like I guess I can do this one thing
Yeah.
that I've been saving up for the last 5 sessions.
Yeah, well, and like I appreciate that for things like the attributes.
Uh-huh.
You know, like you do definitely like have to put in the time for that. But
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like I'll boost a couple of my skills first, and then
Yeah, I can't really do anything else.
Save up.
So I added exploit, which is to reroll 2 dice on a non-saber combat.
Yeah,
That'll come in handy.
definitely.
And I increased my edges. And for Shadow Amps, you reroll a number of failed/successful dice. That's what it says here on this little sheet.
Failed /
It
successful.
says reroll a number of failed/successful dice for Shadow Amps. Add or subtract a number of extra dice when you're adding a Shadow Amp. I didn't know you could reroll with Shadow Amps.
It's just saying in general with Shadow
Yeah,
Amps?
There are certain shadow amps that let you do rerolls.
I think that's what it's saying.
but
I don't know about the
it's general.
successful part.
It's just saying generally. Like it's a general.
yeah, there it is
thing.
under there because it's under like what to roll. It's saying skill dice plus attribute dice, and then in brackets plus modifiers plus shadow amps versus opposing dice.
Oh yeah, because some Shadow Amps might add to your pool.
Right. No, I know that part. But re-rolling failed dice if you roll a Shadow Amp.
Mhm.
Because I wasn't re-rolling those.
Well,
Is that on me?
my shadow amp gives me, or my shadow amps give me 2 rerolls.
Yeah.
And that's not specifically for those shadow amps, that's just for any roll that I make if I'm doing a ranged attack.
Right.
Right, just like with.
It's just not phrased very well. It's just
Okay.
saying that some Shadow Amps will give you rerolls.
Right, I mean, that I understand.
Yeah,
I just,
but not all Shadow Amps.
Okay, because I was like, I could have been re-rolling shit.
No, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not
Sorry.
worded really well, which is also kind of what I was saying, where it's like figuring out when to add shadow amps,
Mhm.
right? How much to
Right.
add,
Mhm,
because some of them specify die rolls and some of them are like.
Yeah.
Yeah, just understanding more and just figuring out ways of
Yeah.
rolling it shittily. I don't know how I'm going to avoid that in the future.
Well, that's a whole other issue.
Use of dice.
No.
No, and I think that's the thing for me too,
It's a
is
good
like the way that it's written. I mean, it is kind of different just because their level boxes are level boxes, and so it's not just like writing in your skills, which is a dice pool. But I think part of it is it looks kind of similar in terms of like.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
confusing. It is confusing.
It's just a bad day.
It was a bad day for the dice. But you know what? No one got killed.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's true.
And the knowledge skills count as a skill, right? But you were saying that our tags up top also count as
They can.
knowledge pools.
Yeah, they can.
So, I mean, I guess I don't want to like totally take advantage of it, but is it like if, say, one of those things has to do with being streetwise, then is it redundant to have a streetwise knowledge?
What's your tag?
Street rat.
Street rep.
Street rat.
Rat. Okay. See, I would say that's more applicable to like streetwise is like what gang is this and that kind of thing. Street rat would be like where's a good place to go dumpster diving and you know like the I
Gotcha. And so I guess that's why I'm trying to get like in terms of the specificities and the difference.
I'd say with streetwise and street rat, you're pretty much covered for pretty much anything you want to do that's street related.
Okay.
You know.
But again, I was just trying to like suss
here's
out.
a way to put it. Knowledge is all like just information retrieval and like I know this. Street rat would be like physical applications. You know, like I know processes.
Skill.
Yeah,
it's an ability to do something.
I know how to
rather than
steal used cooking grease and sell it on the black market.
Okay.
That kind of thing. You know. So.
Gotcha. And that's why I wanted to like, I don't know, make sure that there's a difference.
Yes, definitely.
Because I definitely came up with one before I came up with the other.
Sure. Yeah. All right. Well, is that it? I think we're all good, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we're okay.
Good for the session.
We're fine.
Yeah, we're good.
Whatever.
So, make employment obsolete. That's the name of the session.
Really?
Nice. That's perfect. And I've spent all of my karma.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Sweet.
What did you build up?
So I built up my cyber enhancements. That cost 3. I gave extra damage to my rifle, so it's 9 physical now.
Good.
And then I also increased the shadow amp on my rifle by adding a stabilizing trigger to give me an extra die on the roll. So it is now maxed out at plus 3 dice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well, that should come in handy with your upcoming run.
Exactly.
Cool.
All right.
Well, very good game.
Yes, and we'll actually meet next week, barring any other kind of crazy shit.
Huzzah.
Boy, that movie really sucked, didn't it? It could have done with higher stakes. It's enough to drive you batty. Okay, ghosts and ghouls, till next time. This is Mistress Black reminding you to always wash your necks. You never know when a guest will drop in for a bite.
Next week's feature picture will be Blood Feast. Friday at midnight, as always.
This is KTLA, Channel 5, Tribune Broadcasting in Los Angeles.
Welcome to the KTLA Late Night News Update. Our top story tonight. Fire at Beverly Hills Estate leaves the mansion in ruins and the owner missing. Firefighters contain the blaze, which is not LAPD police detectives are asking for information in the suspected disappearance of former LA soap opera star Aaron Evans. Evans, 24, last seen working at a 7-Eleven in Glendale.
The year is 1989, and Aaron Evans is in way over his head.
Neon Masquerade is a vampire 20th anniversary duet chronicle that gets under the skin of kindred unlife in the Anarch-free states.
The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers actual play podcast invites you to join us on this journey into the bloody heart of Los Angeles.
Go to eorpodcast.com and search the Neon Masquerade tag to find out more.